It's a spooky song. For the spooky demons of chaos. Alright, it's time to stream and play the Demon of Chaos. One of the harder campaigns in Total War Warhammer. And I'm gonna get ready for that. I'm gonna amp my shock package up with a little sneak energy. Gotta make it happen. Gonna make it happen here today. Sneak Energy sponsored the stream, sponsoring it up, making it big, making it hard, making it a whole entire bunny rabbit up my butt. Let's go ahead and have some fun here today. Let's switch on over to the stream and let's enjoy. All right, so again, we will be playing as the Demons of Chaos, and we've already kind of done this campaign. For difficulty here, I guess I'll play on very hard. I don't really want to. Just because of how unending the tide of darkness will be from, well, the tide of order will be from the other side of the ocean, but it should be fun. And I'm also going to play on, excuse me guys, I'm going to play on hard battle difficulty just because I've noticed when I'm streaming and I play very hard, I just don't focus as well. So I just lose. If we get saucy, I can push it up to very hard, but for right now, this is what it's going to be. We got the map. We got everything all set up. I'm going to watch... remember, so we just finished the prologue, so we're continuing basically the journey as Yuri, right? So we're going to watch the campaign here together. I'm not going to hide my webcam this time because we've already seen it. And if this is your first time kind of joining on the channel, please go make sure you watch the campaign and the combat mechanic guides if you're new to the game. Yeah, this is going to be wild. This is going to be a pretty hard one. The Godslayer has returned back to the mortal plane, forever changed. Now the dark powers circle around him like a carrion, each vying for the prize of yoking this demon prince to their servitude. Until then, they offered him gifts and servants in his own, and so he raises an army that serves no single god, a legion of chaos. Yet even as he's courted by the dark powers, there is a greater bounty found in the chaos realms. I do not need to travel far to find the demon prince and make my offer. Already he lays the foundations to a new fortress from which he will cast a reign of terror. So low.
A new evil
there we go.
Enters the world. A prince of Kislev, reborn, a prince of darkness, a champion of the chaos gods.
Kislev will fall. It will kneel before me, before chaos.
You think too small for one so powerful.
Oh!
Have you forgotten, Seer? I killed Urson.
That's such a cool image, like a big... He almost looks like Cell from Dragon Ball Z.
No more twisted words.
Wait! Urson lives!
You lie.
Wounded and dying by your hand, but alive! The shadow has him still.
Oh!
Be'lakor will pay for his betrayal.
So I have only seen
It is yours for the taking.
the cinematic for the first Urson drawer. And I'm excited to go through this with you guys.
Chaos cannot be entered. No one can cross the boundary.
I can.
My shoulder's fucked up,
I
guys.
will guide you back to the Forge of Souls.
You can see.
All I require is one drop of Urson's blood. Finish the job you started, mighty
Godslayer.
Godslayer. World Slayer. Urson's power is mine.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, so I got Graston done, which is basically, think of a butter knife, greased up, and they beat back scar tissue and beat up, and just like gnarly deep tissue on your body. So my whole like shoulder, starting from my scalene muscles down to my supraspinatus, into my rhomboid, into my erectors, into my fucking rotator cuff, into my what's it called? Not scalenes, those are up here. Starts with an S. It's right here under your lat.
Advise me,
And man,
as my brother once did.
it beat me up good.
Take me to the chaos
Serratus.
realms,
Serratus is the name of what I'm thinking of.
or suffer his fate.
Prince of demons, God-slayer, the ruinous powers watch, waiting for you to make your
No, not
mark
Scout.
on this world.
Serratus. It's a
The
muscle
deeper the scar,
right here.
the easier it will be to wrest Ursun's remnants from Belagor.
Like a sheet.
First, establish a capital. This will alleviate the attrition from which you currently suffer. Your new fortress is all but complete. Claim and dedicate it to one of the Chaos Gods. Yet do
Got
not
some of the, oh, I've got stretch marks all over my body,
trespassers
Sharaf. I used to weigh 300 pounds. So my stomach, my back, my whole, like this whole area is all stretch marks. That is bruising though from getting Graston work done.
The Bay of Blades. Then make the scalings
Ganon, what's up, my dude?
for failing to protect lands that are the dominion of chaos undivided. The other
You know you're struggling, huh?
tribes should be conquered and subsumed into your
So we're going to be focused on Tzeentch this time around. We did Nurgle the first time with kind of a secondary Slanesh focus, but we're going to do Tzeentch secondary focus Khorne. Because I was going to do either Khorne or Tzeentch. But,
the so-called motherland,
you know,
Kislev,
I'm going to be honest with you
which
guys.
abandoned you.
A lot of people are having performance drops issues.
Choice but to slay.
The reason I don't think I've experienced them, I'm still on the preview build.
As a force,
I haven't moved off onto the launch build.
meet them head on and harvest their miserable lives to power your own vengeance. As you gather your forces, the Tome of Fates...
Shasso Tau Alpha, because I know you're a fan of the Tau. I assume you are working in, like, probably medical or something. So I wake up at 7 a.m. I work until 4 p.m. I train until 8 p.m. And then I come back and work more. So, for me personally, I've just made time in my life for training and working out. And it's just something you have to do. If you want to do it, you'll do it. If not, you just don't do it. You can just plenty of things you can do that take like a half hour or 45 minutes that you can do instead. What I think has become like kind of a toxic relationship with gyms and working out is people think that, oh, if you're not in there for 2 hours a day, you're not getting anything done. Like there's been so much existential pressure. I mean, not you. And it's really a pain in the ass, man. Like, what a barrier of entry to create for people that are maybe not necessarily fit or not necessarily like ready to jump into a gym for 2 hours out of a day. Oh, dude, man, if you're doing manual labor, bro, that just zaps you for 16 hours. Good fucking luck. But try to find some time to do like a 20-30 minute just like little cardio thing where all you do is like use resistance bands or like a kettlebell or like go walk around the block or something like that, where at least you get your heart moving and pumping, get a little cardiovascular there. But a lot of people just kind of surround you with like if you're not a wolf, you're not a lion, be in the gym for 4 hours a day, suck a dude's dick. You're like, what the fuck is going on here? Sharaf with a €5 donation. Water pipe is ready and pizza delivered. I'm ready, my man. Can I get a hero character named Sharaf or Balboa later on? Thanks for all the great content. Absolutely, my dude. Connor Whitney with a 50 buckaroo bomb. Thank you very much, my man. Must support the beautiful man you are. Thanks for being so cool and doing what you do. Much love from the Midwest. Excited to have the stream going while painting some minis. Stay beautiful, my friend. You too, Connor, and thank you very much, brother. Extremely generous of you. What minis are you painting, man? ItalianSpartacus playing Demon Prince, more like an Infernal Spartacus. These are getting tough. That guy, you know, with another pin coming in, or another pun coming in. Honestly, kettlebell work was how I got through, like, the initial portions of lockdown and COVID. My friend had an extra 55-pound kettlebell, which is what, 20-something kilos, like 22 kilos or something like that, and that got me through it.
Demon Prince.
Oh, dude, industrial oil. Oh. I'm sorry, dude. Bouldering's a good one, man. All right, Demonets called the Kardashians? Yes, sir, just for you. Here, I'll do the Secrets of Slaanesh called the Kardashians. Wait, Kardashians of Slaanesh is even better. Thanks, Pilk. And Bubba will get you here with the next hero we get out. Lumineth. Ooh.
Conquest.
I have a box of Lumineth up. I got the initial box when it came out, but this is the last thing I purchased for AOS, and it's I think it's Sigmar 2.0 or 3.0, whatever the most recent one. This is the most recent Lumineth Realm Lords book, which I hope I can do. Flavius with a $10 donation. Love what you do, bro. Glad I can actually tune in for a stream for once. I almost always miss them. Well, I'm glad to have you here, man. I gotta knock some rust off the old pipes here and do a little quick battle. I weightlifted 2 times a week for 1 hour, and it has changed my life. Especially when you start, consistency is far more important than how many hours. Yeah, 100%, man. Consistency, and like, people are like, oh man, you got to be pushing your weight. If you work out and you do light weights, like slow, deliberate, tensing every single muscle, you get way more than the motherfucker who's over there just swinging the whole time, turning a bicep curl into a back exercise. Like, don't let anyone tell you that you need to always be lifting the most weight you can lift. As someone who's competed in strength sports for a decade, it's not all about that. Just, like, go at your own pace, you know? Okay, we got these little bros right here. Is your video today any good? I don't know, man. That's kind of fucked up, dude. I don't know what to say about that. I feel so castrated by that statement. The undead faction, there's quite a few. There's Ossiarch Bone Reapers. There's what is this? Does this not go out all the way? That's broad. Ossiarch Bone Reapers, you've also got... I didn't. It hurt. And you've got the Gash faction. You've got the Wraiths, whatever they're called. The Flesh Eaters Court, which is basically Bretonnians. Like, they're all Bretonnian, like peasants and stuff that were killed during the plagues. One of the ones I really want to see that they teased about was favorite faction so far. Hard to say. Probably Kislev is up there, you know. They teased about possibly doing a
Supreme Demon.
Flow like wine. Seekers of Slaanesh.
They teased about doing a faction that was
Eternal Hunters.
basically a combination of the blood dragon vampires and Grail Knights, because what's his name, when he died, he not when he died, during the end times, Gilles Le Breton and Abhorrosh were kind of like seen fighting back to back as the world kind of collapsed together. So it's assumed that when what's it called happened, when the end times actually happened, that they remained like intact together, and they're okay for the Age of Sigmar. So I would love to see that faction. A nice little minute and a half battle. Ettore Russo, hopefully. I'm not going to lie to you. I've never really focused or talked about the Great Bastion because I found it to be just kind of like a useless mechanic. Like, it just kind of feels like tacked on. When you compare Cathay to Kislev, Cathay's got the Wujing Compass, which is cool passively, right? It's kind of the same thing as the process of doing devotions for Kislev. You get the caravans, which are really cool. I love the caravans. But then that's it. I mean, Harmony and everything, those are battle mechanics. But I'm talking about strictly campaign mechanics. The Harmony, too, that's on the actual map, that's so much more passive, too, because it's not an active mechanic that's working for or against you, because you can kind of manipulate it personally, right? But I find that Cathay's mechanic is kind of it's a little bare bones. It's a little bare bones. I feel like it's bare bones because it's making way for like something to come with the Monkey King or something like that. I don't know. Like, you play Kislev, and Kislev's got like 15 different fucking mechanics, it feels like. Okay, so we're going heavy into Tzeentch in this playthrough. I don't know, Planet. It doesn't say whether or not they're alive. It just kind of says that they didn't die, but the darkness took them during Age of Sigmar. Okay. Does that unlock anything yet? No. We will get there. We shall go primarily undivided and what's it called? Resettle this in the way of Tzeentch. What's wrong with me? And we're gonna pop in some Furies because we definitely will be needing them.
Join the ruinous crusade.
Actually, you know what? Oh, fuck my butthole. I mean, shoot. Damn. Darn it and gosh. I was going to put that into Glorious Warfare for all glory gained. I have messed up.
Demon Prince.
Build on myself. Like a gopher. It's too late. We've already seen everything. Big darn. Holy whoops right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop open that building browser. And we'll focus on... Actually, you know what? No, I should be smart and go for like growth. But part of me is like, man, how great would it be to just kind of jump into an advanced military building now and try and get spawns and Forsaken, because they're stupid good. They're stupid strong. Scully Politina says, even if you're going full Tzeentch, I recommend dedicate Bay of Blades to Khorne. So listen, I do plan on going secondary Khorne. That does play into my plans, and I like your mentality behind it because you're saying the Khorne garrison will be enough to fight off early Order Tide. We'll do it. We'll do it just for you, Skull-Eye. Boy, Palatina, isn't that a royal school? School of royalty? I took Latin for 5 years, and you'd think I'd remember any of it, but I don't. Alright, changing this name to... Actually, I like the name Corvum here, but the name has been requested via donation to Sharaf or Balboa. Or how about Sharaf Balboa? That we name it Sharaf Balboa. Just for you, dude. Again, guys, you may rename anything in my army. If you donate, though, please feel free to name any lord, any hero, or any location if you wish. School of Paladin. And Paladins were the name of the generals under Charlemagne. Like, it's so weird to kind of think of, like, the etymology of certain things, right? Like, you think of, oh, paladins and that, like, nomenclature and stuff like that, which is not the word to use there in that sentence. I don't know why I said it. But you think of that kind of stuff, and then you kind of, like, attach it to, like, the way paladins are now, and you're like, well, that's kind of a departure. Well, I guess not really. I've been playing a paladin in Lost Ark, and that's been kind of fun. Okay, so they don't even have a garrison here? Splendido. Reverse Pooper Squad. Pooping back and forth. Forever. Did I not unlock any demonic glory? Wow, really? Do you get more demonic glory in the different difficulties? That's something to check. The Bathroys? I like that. Wait, are you saying batteries? Is that something I should know about that I don't know about?
So pitiful.
No, Dino, it's not okay to say no. If I've learned anything about being a YouTuber is you better fucking say yes. The proverbial gun is to my head.
Doom is upon them.
Doom's upon them. I'll do a little auto resolve on that. Nothing too... maybe I should have fought that. Maybe I should have fought that. That was like an unnecessarily, like... Unnecessary. Oh, Bathroy is B... Okay, I thought it was B-A-T-H-R-O-Y. Like Bathroy. That's what I was thinking. That's what we were talking about, was Bathroy. But I didn't realize that's how it's spelled. Equip any demonic gift. Well, don't mind if I do. I know what to do. I've made a video on this. Get out of here.
Demon Prince.
We'll do that. Actually, yeah, I like the barrier hit points on it. The serpentine tail is just the same here as the armored tail. Yeah, what do you want me to name them, Rohirrim? Of course. Yeah, she bathed in blood because she thought it would keep her younger. So Sinful Footing is cool and all, but I really like Demonic Onslaught. We're gonna keep hold of that. I do like the 10 armor increase here because you start off with pretty low armor, but ooh, Pestilent Decay. The Flaming Body is one of my favorite things here. How are they gonna do the Dawi like that? So, foreboding ignition only works... Okay, that's pretty... I did not know that if it was below 25%. I just want the armor right now. Our armor's pretty low, so we're going to stick with that. Salacious soldiers. Done. I'm actually going to pop in... We'll do one more Fury and some horrors here. Got that done. Ice Tooth Mountain. Da-da-da-da. And we'll wait and pop this bad boy into... I'm going to build immediately the defensive building here. We're going to definitely need that. We got some growth happening in this piece. Corn is on the rise. That's okay. Chance of magic. Okay, good. Anything for you, Rohirrim. Anything for you, my brother. My brother from another mother. My mother from another brother. What does the control stat do? I feel like I should know this, but it's the same thing as public order, Robert Ellis. So if you take a look over here, you have all the things that kind of... and I'm going to be doing a video guide on province management. I did as a kind of an overall campaign map, like, hey, here's how to help out with these things. But I think province management this time around is a little bit more unique, even just slightly. Like, just looking at some of the buildings here. A lot more now. You get growth on more buildings than just one. So it's a little bit less clear cut. And if you're playing as any of the demons other than the undivided demon, you have a different provincial capital building. You've got a portal and you've got a garrison or a bastion. So going back over here to your control, Robert Ellis, you take a look at this. You've got these different gauges, right? So basically, your control is measured in intervals of 25, ascending or descending. As it descends, you get more penalties, and as it ascends, you get more boons, of course. So taking a look here, Right now we're at steady. So campaign line of sight is 10% for settlements. We're losing 9 a turn, or we're losing 9 a turn. Yes, and so we will revolt in 10 turns. Or we'll rebellion in 10 turns. So as this progresses down, we get more control per turn. It's a way to kind of counteract the hard decline of your control. But campaign line of sight starts to decrease, growth decreases, and recruitment costs increases. And then all the way down here, of course, at the very bottom, we get recruitment costs plus 15%, growth minus 20, stuff like that. Demon Prince is definitely my favorite, but he seems lacking in the area. He should be best in personal power. You know, that's a really good point. I'm sorry, I don't understand your name in Korean, or else I would be able to say your name. I'm sorry, bro. But yeah, the problem with the Demon Prince is you have to think of him almost like Kairos, where he is a greater demon and he can do some damage in combat, but the way to really play the Demon Prince is you have to focus on getting the respective body. Well, the highest armor body parts are all in Undivided. So that's why Undivided is so beneficial to you, right? Look at this one. This one's actually fucking great. 200 barrier, 40 armor, foreboding ignition, which blows up, right? That's the one that gives you that little explosion. Then chaos armor, which gives you damage reflection and missile block chance. So this, in my opinion, in my IMHO, is the best non-top tier armor. I think this is actually the best armor. It's got 40 armor on it, because you natively have 10 armor you're dealing with. This puts you at 50 armor. So, and there's not a lot of ways to add armor. You can get it here from legs, but you can get it from certain gloves. But gloves, for the most part, will give you melee defense, from what I remember. Is that a video you guys would want me to do? Covering, like, what body parts are best, stuff like that. But not even like what body parts are best, but more like knowing that, okay, if I want to get, like, knowing the shortcomings of my character at the gate. So here's the two biggest shortcomings that this dude has, right? Low armor, low melee defense. So he's going to get hit hard in combat. He's going to get hit hard by melee attacks and hard by missile attacks. So you have to shore up those two things. And every body part does do, like, the arms and legs give you a lot of melee defense, and the head and torso give you the most armor, from what I can remember. Let me verify that for the head. No melee defense in the head. I had originally in legs also to give a good chunk of armor. I had actually at one point went to chronicle all of these body parts and put them into an Excel spreadsheet to make it easy to kind of disseminate, like, okay, what is the highest armor item of all the parts? Okay, I'll organize it by armor. And it'd be cool to actually get like a build your own demon web app, but I'm not savvy like that. Yeah, they definitely like sniping the Lord out, and because he flies, he's easy to snipe out, so you definitely have to be mindful of that. Mass is not worth worrying about. You already have significant mass just natively. You've got 4,000 mass, ain't nothing gonna fuck with you. I don't think I'm ready to move in yet.
Blessed by the ruinous powers.
So I put your name into Google Translate, and its English translation is rough. So that's what I'm going to be calling you from now on, my Korean bro. I unfortunately cannot read Korean, so I apologize. I apologize for guaranteed butchering your name right now.
Demon Prince.
Also, there always are going to be really pockets of the map that I've noticed so far that do have really hard drop in frames for me. Kislev in specific, and also the Gulf of Kislev does give me a little bit of issue. He does not spawn in Warhammer 3. He doesn't spawn in Warhammer 3, but there is a reason outside of the fact that... There's a reason. There's a reason, you know. I don't want to spoil it for anyone.
More lands to subjugate.
More lands to jerk off on. What is wrong with me today? It's the sneak, guys. It's the sneak. It's 100% the sneak. Actually get a little horny here. What's he gonna do? Pop out and attack me? It just means normal businessman, but rough is fine. Why did it Google translate it to rough? What's going on here? Dude, what? Alexandrinov or Kostelsian's already at my butt. What up, AI? How you doing, dude? I'm having a good day, man. Hope you are too.
Hellish power. Conquest.
My deepest desire is not Slanesh. There was one time, I used to live, my roommate used to be my, okay. I have a really close friend who I say is my brother. He's not my actual brother. Him and his brother are like two of my best friends. Again, I call them my brother. I've got brothers. I've got two actual brothers. So that friend, we were living together. And the way our house was set up, we had a kitchen, and adjoining to that kitchen, which would be a dining room by normal standards, we had put a TV and a couch in there, like a small little mini couch. So he would just be playing Destiny when he came back from the gym. He was a naval officer, so he pretty much worked until 2 p.m., would go do CrossFit, come back, and then he would play Destiny. And I'd go do my Olympic training and come back and cook. And so we would just kind of fuck around and that post-gym delirium that you get. And I would just say the weirdest shit I could possibly think of at the moment. It wasn't even like deliberately weird, like, oh, I'll say this and it'll get a reaction. It was purely stream of consciousness. I'm just going to say whatever comes to my mind. Don't care how it sounds or what it is. And we're sitting there and I'm cooking, just doing my thing. And I say, you know the jingle, like, best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup, like that little jingle? Well, I changed the lyrics to the best part of waking up. The best part of waking up is waking up next to your dead wife. And I said it. He didn't respond. And I'm like, oh. I thought that was pretty fucking weird. I guess he's not going to say anything. Like a minute and a half goes by. He goes, did you say dead wife? I'm like, oh man, you finally clicked in on that one, huh? Like it finally seeped in? I thought I had to be weirder, man. I had to up the ante. Okay, so how am I going to split this up? If you are struggling with your battles on the settlements, the trick is you have to split up your forces. You cannot take this like you did in Warhammer 1 or 2 or whatever, right? You have to split up your forces and attack from different angles, or else it just ain't gonna work. I'm not a Slanesh guy, man. That's not me, bro. That's not me. I'm super on the level, dude. Trust me. I'm gonna have you guys get sneaky. So if you take a look at what we're doing here, we've got really like 4 avenues of attack. We got my telestration's on. Oh! I zoom out. You hide this. You sons of. Now can I do it? Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna be going up the pipe here, up the pipe. Oh, I'm sorry, up the pipe over here, here, and here to attack whatever towers we need to. You really have. Romeo, thank you very much, man. I'm sorry if that was what you heard as like your intro to me as a person. The biggest thing, especially if you're playing demons, is you need to focus on using furies. I always bring at least 2 furies, and I just snipe towers with them. So we're going to start this battle. I'm going to pause, and what we're going to do is immediately find towers. Okay, we got first one right here. This one's going to have oversight on almost our entire forces, so we just got to jump on it immediately. Flavius, you think I'm 25 to 32. You're just a good bro. And also what I'm going to be doing is using this force to just as Scolia Palatina just said, to snipe out individual little things. Like you might as well get the most that you can out of these little skirmish units to just take out these supply points. Yes, it does shut down towers and barricades, which is great, but the biggest thing you need to do when you're attacking these settlements is getting these to get the bonus. Remember, all of your opponents in sieges get this. Siege Defender plus 15% melee defense and leadership plus 10. So if you don't mitigate that by getting the onslaught bonus, which is a stacking melee attack bonus, I think a weapon strength bonus or and a speed or charge bonus, one of those, then you're gonna get fucked. Here, we'll do this. If you know, don't answer. If you know, don't answer. There you go. If you know the answer to that, do not answer. Melee attack and regain vigor. Thank you, Planet. I couldn't remember the other one. I'm like, I know there's another one in there. There's a third bonus too. I think it's speed, melee attack, and vigor. I think then. Maybe it's charge bonus. There you go. Guess away, my bros, and I'll answer after it. So we're gonna use these dudes. Come on up here. And I mean, you can even use your Demon Prince, and depending on who you're playing as, right, except for Scarbrand, even they can go and knock out towers, and they take out those towers real fast. They just beat the shit out of them. In fact, we'll go over there and do that. Where's the 45 plus group? You're the 40. Fuck you, Zarquan.
This is the time of bloodshed and carnage.
I love that they talk. I love that the legendary lore kind of says something, right? Oh, those carrions? What is that? That's some serious laryngitis. Yeah, Death's Head do amazing work on towers. Great call there. Ooh, I didn't see these.
Power of an immortal. Demon Prince moving.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Brutalize them.
Brutalize them. That's kind of disappointing, right? That these are like a tier 3 unit against just whack-ass marauders and they just can't hang. Okay, so we destroy that tower. Yeah, they pop another tower up over there, or they're about to. We'll get our Furies over here. We'll take the big bros. Drop them right there. Where's this dude? Okay. Hello.
Move with grace. Unlie the sled.
So big thing with Slaanesh is you got to get your flanks off. So I'm going to use these hounds, pull this engagement in, and then double back with my seekers. Because now they're on the flank, right? They'll come right in. And hopefully get a good charge in there. Good enough. Fallacious strippers, what are they doing? Yo. Okay, they shut that down. Yes, absolutely sure. They all get benefits.
Seekers of Slanesh.
What the fuck, man? So remember, like I was saying, so we just got one of our victory points. So this gives us momentum. Melee attack 4%. It's going to offset that 20% or the 15% melee defense. Leadership, that's the other one, planet. Leadership's the other one. And then vigor. You ain't going to like that, brother. What is that? I don't think I've ever seen a trap. There we go. Pretty minimal losses. A decisive victory. Better than the Pyrrhic victory that had promised me. Yeah, it's why a lot of people I think are suffering with getting sneak all over their shirt. Why I think they're suffering with these minor trap battles. Yeah, the trap does, but I didn't know that the Norskin one was made of ice. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Usually it's all like, it's like punji sticks and like fucking broken swords. Man, the raspberry today is great. Guys, as always, like I always say, you do know my age, I think, Althix. I think you do. The Slanesh it is here. Just to do like a little double plugging. So for one, we do have the competition that's going off here for Nexus. And if you have not yet purchased the game, anything like that, you have a friend who's definitely going to be buying it. Buying through that store does help me out, but there's a competition going on where they will be giving out a cash prize to the top 5 winners, but they'll also match that prize in a donation of a charity of our choosing. I'm going to be doing either climate control, people on spectrums, or autism, like families that have to raise children, and also or pancreatic cancer research. So you can find that. Dyson spheres again. Dude, Adriel, I'll go into that right now. And also, too, if you want to jump into the whole sneak energy game, you definitely can. Just use creator code Sparty at checkout. Just ways that you can support the channel if you so wish, guys. But do not feel obligated or pressured or any of that action. Do as you see fit. Oh, no wonder I'm like, why am I? There we go. My OBS preview's up. I didn't say Slanesh.
Demon Prince. G.Skills.
Oh, did I say Slanesh? Yeah, no, I meant to say Zeech. We're going climate change, climate control. There you go. Whoops. Whoops. Just trying to get. See, it's different, Tommy. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I'm trying to put a Google Nest in every household throughout the world. Sometimes I want to fire up my Twitch just so I can play games like Lost Ark and share with you bros. Like, I play a lot of games like kind of at night, like late in the day. Okay, I'm kind of torn here. Great source. Oh, God, I thought I clicked it. Question. Do the cultist heroes for respective demons only work as agents, or can they be in armies and benefit said armies? They can be in armies. It just depends on the situation, Rohirrim. I think the ones you summon from Nurgle cannot be in armies, but the ones that you summon up like standard heroes can be in armies. So I'll show you here. Actually, I don't know how agents work in this campaign. I mean, I don't know how cultists work in this. There are no cultists. There you go. I was like, I'll show you in this campaign. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think there are any in this campaign. Let's see here. So back to skills. That's not too big of a deal. Winsomatic, whatever. This is nice. Barrier is so good. Respect to the Norse is cool for getting good diplomacy. Control might be kind of what I lean towards here, but I also really just like growth. If anyone has an opinion, I'm all for it. I might just kind of fill this one out just to get the all glory gained. I find that to be a very nice power spike in the early game for the Demon Prince. We'll get training on this little guy, then just jump down through the lore of Tzeentch, which is going to be particularly good for him.
This world will burn.
Yeah, if that's what Deadly Dude just said, been playing some multiplayer, so many noobs from Game Pass. If you're trying to get into multiplayer, now is the time. You're going to have an extremely diluted competitive pool, so you'll be able to really focus on learning and not feel like you're just getting dumpster nonstop. Do you get limited skill points, or can you max a lot out over time? I don't remember if there's a max level of the characters, but you'll naturally come to an end to your campaign before you have a chance to do that, John. You'll get all the ones you'd want, for the most part. Yes, Tom. Cultists for monogod factions can be both agents and soldiers. They're the ones that summon up your units in combat. But Undivided doesn't get any. Okay, level cap is 50. Okay, there you go.
Supreme champion.
Which Chaos faction is the strongest in your opinion in battle? Tzeentch right now. Just because that barrier is so good, man. If you look at this barrier, so this is 47 hit points is nothing big on this character, but by comparison, let's look at these little dudes. 1,300 hit points. And if anyone's played any MMO, anything like that, effective HP, EHP, this effectively makes your hit points, what? Let's just say, I mean, that actually just rounds it up to an even 10,000, more or less. And 1,300, so 13% of your... 13%? No. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. 30%? Yeah, because 10% would be 10. God, I'm fucking stupid. 10% would be 1,000. 30% of your health regenerates, because barrier regenerates. And there's no cap on the regen, like there is for regeneration. There's no weakness for it. Is it 9,000? I would believe you were right today, Brian, because my brain is not smart. Because 76 plus 13, it's not 100. The blood hosts are great. I do love the blood hosts, but we're talking strictly combat. I really think that you can do some fucking furious damage with Tzeentch, and having the regenerating health pool that doesn't have a health cap on it is so strong. Yep, you're right. You're right. I looked at it, I was like, oh, 75 plus 13, that's 10,000. That's 10 right there. All right, what am I doing skill here? Am I doing growth? I definitely did Flavius. I had a hard brain fart right there. All right, let's look at this poll too. We'll end that poll while we look at this skill tree, and I'll tell you guys. I think we just kind of go with growth here. Growth is just we need an early spike to our growth because we need to be able to make defensive buildings quickly. So 37% of you think I am 31 to 35. 41% of you though think I'm 29 to 31. 17% say 26 to 28, but only 4% say 22 to 25. Bad news, guys. I'm 21 years old. Got you fuckers bad, didn't I? No, I'm 34. Did they buff Bloodthirsty mechanic as Demon of Chaos? On my campaign, it can't drop to the negative effects. That might be a bug, Sag. Who's right at my door? Okay, this guy's right here. And how long till that? 1 turn? Okay, good. We shall wait here. Michael Bolton is 34 years old as well. Whoa! How'd that guy get all the way over there? That's not going to be fair. It would appear we're about to lose Longship Graveyard. Doomkeep is not going to have the defensive capabilities to fight off. Well, they're just goblins, to be fair. Age reveal.
You're a pretender.
Oh, you can't go in the negative for the Demon of Chaos? Well, there you go. I suppose it's not necessarily very scary. I don't like it, but...
Kislev's fallen champion.
I don't see that, Onsen. That seems to be a gripe with almost everyone who looks at a modern-day game now.
Chaos incarnate.
Yeah, we'll roll the dice here. I've saved. We'll let it play out. We'll let it play itself out. Try and get a little sneaky though. He can get right there? Okay, that should be fine.
Prince. Search of conquest. They waste my minions.
As much as I like Mortal Blow, we're going to go with Gates of Chaos. Get some Blue Horrors. That's going to be nice, and Plague of Rust will be a nice addition. Look at my nice little... And remember, guys, see, we're kind of got a green tint because we mainly have Undivided, and we've got some... like a greenish blue because we had this as a Tzeentch tail. We're going to switch to another Tzeentch item. That makes us way more blue now. We have some hints of green in there still. There's a little green around here, and black. That kind of is the overall gist of it. Yeah, I don't understand people's sentiment that, and Onsen, you can have that opinion, dude. I'm not like dumpstering you right now or something like, you son of a bitch. I'm just saying, like, I don't understand that people's opinion. Saying the game looks very cartoonish and like it defeats the purpose of grimdark. Thank you, Skull Eye. That's supposed to be ambushed. Reloading. Because if you look at Ulthuan's dazzling, dude. That thing is fucking miraculous. Like, well, yeah, man. It's a totally one's a fantastical universe. One is the drab, terrible time, the Sengoku Jedi period of Japan, my dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like that's a bleak time in Japanese history. But even then, you look at like the times when it would hit like the winter. It was beautiful. It was like beautiful looking in those portions, like where like the dates were, right? So I understand what you're saying, but you look at Ulthuan. Ulthuan was over the top and fantastical and lovely. Lustria was kind of boring and bland and drab, and so was the Southlands, as you would expect from a mainly. I mean, the environs match, right? You're looking at basically a one-note Amazonian rainforest, and then you're looking at a topside desert in what would effectively be North Africa, and then a bottom side, like lush fields and stuff like that, like you would through like the rest of it. Is it Halloween? The ogres just, that's what they wear, man. Man-eaters wear a bunch of like pirate accoutrements and stuff like that. I imagine man-eaters will get a expansion, but Yeah, and dude, in tabletop they look like that, man. Dude, in tabletop, one of them looks like a chef. Ogres are not where you should go to make your case right now, because they're always over the top ridiculous looking. You know, though, I will agree, though. Neb Gibbs says, it's the same type of concern as Diablo 3 had. People want grim and gothic dark, but see colors and say cartoony. The Realms of Chaos don't look cartoony to me. Agree with you on that. Diablo 3, though, did try to, I think, hinge too much on the World of Warcraft, heavy particle effect, large shoulder pad type of approach that they had taken and gotten success with World of Warcraft. But it only works in World of Warcraft for some reason. I don't know why. But it only works in World of Warcraft. Diablo 3 I enjoyed, but playing Diablo 2 Remastered, dude, it is just so fucking beautiful by comparison. And it's not even the color palette. It's just, I enjoy the artistic style of Diablo 2 over 3. Let's kind of get over here. What's up, Marcus? Everyone says that corny with Demon Blue Horrors with Demon Prince thoughts. Jack, what's the question? And that's another thing. Warhammer Fantasy is not grimdark. Grimdark is a trope created for Warhammer 40k. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. Warhammer Fantasy, for all intents and purposes, is standard-ass fantasy. There's nothing about it that is... I mean, yeah, guys, don't jump on Own because he has a different opinion. Oh, is it broken? I don't know, man. I haven't really played with that yet. We're gonna find out. Let's go ahead and actually shift this. Shift this more like that. Ooh, come on, Althix. You don't truly believe that. You don't truly believe Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Diablo 3. It's Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Diablo 1. It's Diablo 1 is great, but it's got too much nostalgia factor in there. It's not that great of a game. It gets so bogged down, man. Try walking in Diablo 1. It's one of the worst feelings. Let me get these guys back there. That'll be fun. Where are my pinkies? Alright. I mean, yeah, David the Duke, it's not cheesy, but the very first Gotrek and Felix novel, what happens? They go to a tavern, and there's, like, sex in the tavern, and there's, like, rabble-rousing in a tavern. It's a normal-ass fucking fantasy tavern. What people have to realize, and people forget when it comes to Warhammer Fantasy, is it is one of the third... It goes Tolkien, and then it goes Dungeons and Dragons, or Forgotten Realms, and then it goes Warhammer Fantasy, as far as big mainstream fantasy IPs that started to take over portions of the quote-unquote nerdy world. And it's a much different scope. Grimdark really comes from 40k. Fantasy, I mean, name one thing in Warhammer Fantasy that is overly grimdark that is not in other fantasies, other high fantasies, because Lord of the Rings and Warhammer Fantasy have tons of parallels. Oh, the elves are fading into mist. Well, got that trope, you know? Like, oh, there's a force, an unending force of evil that is constantly coming in waves. Oh, we got that trope too. The dwarfs, they stay in their mountain and they're very xenophobic. Well, we got that trope too, you know? Like, it's for men to win the day. Well, we got that trope too. Okay, let's do... My entire Zinchi Zinch force will start doing its thing. $40K is in a really bad spot, apparently. From what I've seen in, like, their whole big, in their big... What's it called, meeting? Like... their investors meeting or whatever it is, it made like no money last year. It actually lost them money. And the big rumor is that like Old World is going to come back in a really big way. Yeah, Age of Reckoning was pretty on point, John, right? It just a fucking normal ass fantasy world. Oh, dude, this is going to be so crispy right now. Pink Fire of Tzeentch is going to just toast some fools. Oh, toasty. Dude, look at that. Sexual bloodlust, I agree. This is overwhelming, man. This is beautiful. Candy floss cannon fart? I mean, read the stuff for the Realm of Tzeentch. It's kind of wild, man. It's like it's all psychedelic colors and everything like that. What a crushing defeat here. Trying to just eat up as much of this force as we can. Mitigate anything we got to deal with unnecessarily. Did you kill the Lord? You did! Oh, good. They did a bunch of stuff for Space Marines, a whole bunch of things, like they did new Black Templars, stuff like that, but unfortunately people are sick of just seeing Warhammer 40k Space Marine Simulator, you know? It's just like, that's all it's... Oh, I did not kill the Lord. And it's like, it's made people kind of pissed off, so now, oh, we just get a whole ton of Eldar, like, I don't know, like, oh, where'd these come from? Get him! Get him! Oh my god. Swoop down upon thine ass. You don't kill this guy. Oh, come on! Oh. Let me down, Daniel. I'm actually really excited for Dark Tide. I'm very excited for Dark Tide. Yeah, people... Yeah, of course, Own. No problem, man. People really shit on the Tau. Tau are one of my favorite factions. Tau are getting a whole bunch of new stuff right now, though, Skull Eye. Dedicated to Tzeentch. Okay. That broke them up a bit. Can we get 2 for the price of 1? He's gonna want to flee, I think.
I have ascended.
Well, like, and I understand that they want to do, like, fun stuff with new, oh, this guy, Kosteltian's coming in horny, dude. Look at that. The Tide of Tides. Dude, this... Ross, what's up, man? And it is squirty. Not really. Okay, so let's get some more growth. Honestly, let's pop that in. Just to get up... Maybe we get up to 15%. Just get 15% total. But this will give me Route Marcher. Daddy like.
Hellish power.
What is he? He starts off with blue, fire, and pink fire, green magic, and treason. Those are not necessarily that great. Treason's nice. But yeah, we'll get that and this. Fire change at least give us some damage resistance. Maybe we just finish off. Maybe we just finish off this growth. Fuck it. No, I want to get glory to get the power spike for the items. Well, what is our growth right now?
There is hostile influence here.
There always is.
So much power.
The fearless beak. I just spat all over myself. Ooh, is he just Firestorm? Arcane Mirth, too? Ooh. I'm starting to get horny. Watch this slow, like, just... Dude, that was a very fun campaign. Or, prologue campaign. It was cool to see Andy jump in. I don't know if you guys saw Andy's comment after we played through the prologue. He was like, "Oh, glad you enjoyed it. We sweat a lot of blood, sweat, and tears getting to this point." I'm like, I loved it, man. I fucking loved it, dude.
There is an infestation.
Isn't there always? And actually give me melee attack, right? And try bonus, cool. Let's just fucking finish off growth. Abandon Norska and go north. That's not a bad call, Jono, to be totally honest. I think the first thing you should do is solidify the Ice Tooth Mountains to give yourself some sort of a recruitment base. And then you can head north if you so wish. It does kind of still keep you exposed to the south, but they kind of get curved a little bit by the natural dealings of the campaign. In fact, let's see who likes me. Because you didn't want to fucking trade with me now, do you? Do I get it here? Oh, god damn it. I really wanted to rewatch the prologue ending video because it is so good. It is so good. Like the part where he's like, "God's lie, you did it for yourself." I was like, oh. Like, it's so, and the animation style for it, like, it's not that crazy 3D animation that you get when you watch like a Blizzard cinematic, which is amazing, but it was still so fucking good. I want to see something here. I've quick saved. Let's see if we can just kind of catch these guys out and destroy them.
Not a chance.
I mean, we're in a kind of a precarious situation because Kostieltian's coming down the pipe pretty hard over there. And he'll definitely make it there by 2 turns before he can even make a defensive building. So I probably want to get back there to help out. In fact, I don't even think I should do this, but I want to sate my own curiosity right now. I could kind of just be done with them. Yeah, right? Dude, Skull, isn't that so good? I shouldn't even be doing this. We should go back, like...
Pain is a gift.
That's so good. Pain is a gift. So leopards are squishy, but they're also very strong. I like how I made a video saying, make control groups. I never make control groups anymore. I just kind of highlight the battlefield, more or less.
I demand only one thing from my minions. Insatiable bloodlust. Go forth! Any fight! Oh, good. Demon Prince!
Mute!
Walking God! Demon Prince moving!
What happened to his pink fire ability? Weird. He did have it. Well, maybe it was only like in my region. I think that was actually it. It was only I was close in my own region. Oogie, no big deal.
Demon Prince!
Where's their lord? I literally just saw him. Oh, there it is.
Decadent seekers.
Oh! See, look at my guy's health. Like, it's still pretty full, even though he's dealing with like the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune over here. You know.
Bring us of joyous degradation. Endless suffering.
Yes! I will raise it! Guided by hunger! Tear throats!
Agony. Most certainly.
Relentless rage. Enemies cannot die while active ability. That is fucking lovely. Slanesh Hammer? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Maybe Eisen. More of like a Nurgle, Corn frontline more than anything. But I don't have an actual like planned out approach, to be totally honest.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want my Bathroys to die. Go right into that asshole here. I'm gonna pop this right there. In fact, I'm gonna get juicy. So one big thing I like to do, press down spacebar, see where a good target for my spell is, and we'll just pop that there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright.
Behold my divinity! Glorious
Joe, I love it, man. I'm not having any of the problems that a lot of people, though, are. So, kind of take all that with a relative grain of salt, I suppose, is a good way to say this. Do not move. Again, guys, if you have not yet picked up Total War Warhammer, please feel free to use my Nexus store. You can find the link to that in my description. It's the very first link down there. I'm in the middle of a competition right now. Also, what's it called? Nexus is doing 100% to... Why are you doing this, man? To the... to content creators. So rather than them splitting the margin with us, they're just giving us 100%, which is super cool of them. You know, Game Pass is good, though, if you want to try the game out. I feel like that's like a good, like, low-impact way to do it. It's going to cost you way less money. You play it, see if you like it, and then buy it once the combined map comes out. Might not be a bad way to approach it. This guy's just kind of pissing me off right now. Remember when you used to attack things in, like, medieval or Rome? And they would disappear because it would give you more captives if you attacked. Thank you, Portacali. I appreciate it, man. That was what I hope when or if ever we get a Medieval 3, they bring back like ransoming, because that was a huge part of medieval history, is that most knights weren't killed. They were incapacitated in combat because of just the way that it works when you hit someone with a sword. And no, I'm still on the preview client. Because people started saying like, oh, my FPS dropped. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get off this client. Yeah, I didn't click off of it. He's going to stop on his own. Watch. There we go. Cool. But people, or like you weren't killed in combat in medieval times more often than not. If you were in full plate armor, you were incapacitated. And once you were incapacitated, they would ransom you. So what happened to Richard the Lionheart? They incapacitated him, or they captured him. It was usually easier to capture someone because he'd be surrounded. And they ransomed him back to England, and it basically bankrupted the crown. That's why he pillaged his way back to England to basically make up for it. More Tzeentch glory. So, I don't know if we stick with that, what we just did, to be totally honest with you. I mean, we do have this force coming. I'll probably get there in time.
Reborn to triumph, Demon Prince.
Unforgiving rule.
A boon to the great reaping.
You know, so here's a question. If they brought back a when they go back to a historical title, I think I want lords to be separate. And I don't want them to be like this. Like Richard the Lionheart wasn't slamming the ground down and people would shoot up around him. But I want them to be separate, because I always found that when I charged I would never be able to use my lord. He just hung back the whole time, which is fine. It's what they did historically. But they could be used to kind of like, oh man, we really need him here. I want him to be able to kind of go up and down the line and boost morale. He shouldn't have blown up stats and really strong abilities, but I think having him as a separate character and being able to move with that character, it'd be pretty fun. And maybe even having a button where you press a button and you latch it onto whatever unit you want. Sorry. So let's say you've got like Norman Knights. Well, then I'm going to attach him to the Norman Knights, and he'll sit in that unit like he would in any other historical title, but I can detach him from that unit and have him go run up and down the line and try and like bolster morale. And I think that keep all the same abilities that you've had with historical generals in the past, just kind of have it almost like bound abilities that we have with Warhammer now. Yeah, big buff leadership stuff, like stuff like that. Like, there are plenty of times in history we've seen where the leaders of a nation or poignant generals, not the word I wanted right there, particularly renowned generals, whatever, would change the flow of combat by being simply there by presence. And I think that would be cooler than having it in a unit. You don't get to control what happens, and the character gets killed because of the RNG of a charge or whatever happens. It just kind of becomes a little bullshit. And it'd be cool too is if the character joined a unit, it gave them effectively like a ward or a physical resistance buff, in the sense that other units, other characters, other soldiers are trying to protect that character. So yeah, you can have him run on his own, but he is a little bit lower in defense by doing it, because he loses, let's just say, physical resistance to kind of make a 1-to-1. But if you put him in a unit, he gets a buff, and other characters other soldiers try to like deflect attacks away, or they'll try to save him. And maybe like if you go down a certain path of like, okay, are you a tyrant? Because you could do that in medieval, right? You could be more tyrannical or more chivalrous. And by doing it, like, your soldiers are less likely to want to jump in front of the blade for you, but maybe you're better in combat. Like you get like maybe a trade-off, which would be kind of a cool that'd be a really cool way to do historical, keep this notion of legendary lords, but not make it be because these legendary lords are stupid strong, but because they are individuals in the battlefield that can boost you and give you a way to win. Give me that pink fire.
Immortal glory!
Do you know if there's a way to remove other types of corruption when playing as Chaos? Say Khorne removing Nurgle corruption. Yes, Evgeny. More of your corruption will reduce more of another corruption. So just boost your corruption is, I guess, my answer there. Maybe we just take out the Ice Drake Fjord, and it just removes this faction. Is that what we do, guys? I mean, like I said, these two dudes are kind of cavorting around here. I'm going to save and just kind of see what happens. Ah, bestial charging horns. Of course, Evgeny. Oh, he's already at my fucking doorstep, dude. Sure. Now come to my aid. I think we gotta hightail it back, unfortunately, because he's gonna make landfall. Ugh. Any water-based groups in this game? What do you mean? Oh, Josh, that was a good point. Yeah, so when they offer you things in this game, there's a little balance icon if you press it, because it'll say something like offers defensive alliance. Then it'll see in green 2.3. If you press offer, they'll just give you money to make it happen. That was a good point, Josh. Forgot to do that. I just sell provinces for free dosh. I can't believe you said dosh.
Tribesmen, gather.
There's not necessarily that. The Vampire Coast is the closest you get with that Omega Primer, and they're not in the game just yet. I think we gotta just let him do his thing. We gotta hightail it back. Actually, I think we gotta go normal. Get here. Glorious momentum. Get a little bit we get some more whores. Corsairs? Pirate elves? I mean, they are a thing. There is an underwater battle in the Vampire Coast, what's it called? Campaign. I'm thinking maybe I just upgrade my main location and pick up the obelisk here to get, mainly to get some Forsaken, to get a nice good frontline capability here. I just also kind of want to feel like I need to upgrade these. Because that's where we're going to deal with the most opposition from. And I hate it. The glorious Dreadlord. Oh, these actually increase quite a bit of growth. Oh, it's only 10, never mind. So has anyone else been playing Lost Ark? Is that just a me thing? This is always where I get stuck, is like making these decisions between like provinces when I'm like my back's against the wall. Do you stay in the Chaos Realm after all the rifts close, or does it does kick you out, Mark, a lot?
There is an infestation.
There. My eyes. Oh, my eyes. That'll give me a little bit more power, I think.
Reigns. Join the ruinous crusade.
You know what? What's more?
Faster, or face my wrath.
Get all the way over there as fast as we can. Oh my god, look at the map and just saw 4 more ships. Oh.
You fight on the side of true power.
Sure. It has happened. Ah, we got a plague ridden, huh? Unfortunately, he did this right before that completed, which would have made it for a much better garrison, these sons of bitches. Any thoughts on being able to have multiple armies? I feel Kislev just don't have the income to field multiple armies after having a strong one, especially for Boris. What difficulty are you playing on? That might help me out in answering your question, your query. No, all factions can travel on ships. Look at this, man. Oh my god, my eyes.
Not possible.
Maybe we can try and like buy off one of these dudes.
True savages.
Wow, I can't even peace shoot with those peeps. Yeah, it's definitely hard. It is definitely a hard sitch. It's why I kind of chose him. Yeah, Castro, did you get some sort of confirmation on that? Oh. My eyes are dry.
A ruinous crusade.
That'll help.
Living weapons of combat.
Come on, foul puss. I really want to. I've been playing Lost Ark. I've been enjoying it, but I also really want to play. Ooh, I get Berserkers. That's actually pretty sweet. I really want to play Cyberpunk. Now that that new stuff came out. Oh god. That's right. Run away from my Bay of Blades, you dirty dick. Your demons uncover a network of caverns nearby, inhabited by hundreds of skulking Noblars. Though individually they are worthless, the mass destruction of these scrawny greenskins will make a glorious tribute to the dark gods. Call them immediately, or release and pursue them. For a ranger standard? Nah, dog. Benisons of the capricious. Unlock the teleport stance, which is actually going to be pretty nice in this situation. So now the Bay of Blades can make our defensive structure, and that is going to be much, much needed. Let's get Pussy Puss over here. Get some training in there. That's going to build back up, unfortunately. I can't really do much about it. Okay. This isn't a terrible army. In fact, it's actually pretty easy to crack open. The Lorelorn Elves I'm actually not excited about because they'll have a lot of mobility on me. This is going to add what? Nurglings, Blue Horrors of Zinchi Zinch, Marauders of Slaanesh and Chaos Warriors. An existing garrison is Vat. Ooh, juicy. I don't like putting in eye drops though, Borticali. So when I used to do tons of theater, in theater you have to wear makeup. And I have pretty like sharp defined features. Like my cheekbones are kind of nice. My eyes are inset. I've got a what's it called? There's a name, a hooded brow. So my eyelids and my brow, when I open my eyelash connects right up here to this. Most people have that, where there's visible skin when their eye is just open. I don't. I have a hooded brow is what it's called. So all this makes, and I have a descended like deep brow and everything, so it makes for shadows on like a par can hitting me. It makes it, my features don't get washed out, basically is what I'm saying. So in theater, they make you wear makeup, and there's usually a costumer who's going to walk around and make sure you're wearing the makeup, all this shit. And I hate putting on makeup for the reason that I don't like using an eyeliner pen and getting near my eye. Every time I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a prima donna. Can you do this for me? I would ask a makeupper and they would do it for me. But as soon as they would get like here, my eye would immediately go like, and just start tearing and start tearing and start tearing. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's involuntary. I'm not trying to do this right now. So eventually, I think I put makeup on once, and it was age makeup. So anytime I had to wear age makeup, you can't really get around that one. But when you go into Hell Week, which is Tech Week, the week before a show goes up, everyone wears costumes, their costumes, and you stand up, and they usually break it like, okay, I've got a hooded brow, I'm special. I'm not. Usually, when I get older, that'll make it droopy like that. So what happens before you start rehearsal on the first day of Hell Week, they bring people up and like they're like basically what their scenes are in, or what they're kind of like, okay, let's see the two main characters. Let's see the antagonist and his henchman type thing. Let's see ensemble group 1, who is basically the main character's ensemble. Let's see this character's ensemble. Like they bring up individual groups of actors, and they look at your costumes, and then the costumers will write down individual notes like, okay, that hem is too long, stuff like that, that this is outside of the purview of what we wanted here, so on and so forth. And then will also be someone who's looking at your makeup, and they'll say, hey, put on more blush on this side, you're getting washed out in these scenes and here and there. And every time there's always some costumer who'd be like, you're not wearing makeup, you gotta wear makeup before you go out there. I'm like, just trust me, I got this, just don't worry about it. Go out there, no makeup on, step on stage, and they look on my clothes. I'm like, everything good? Like, yeah. I'm like, how's my makeup? My makeup look okay? Like, is enough right here, enough right here? Do you want me to do anything else with my eyeliner? Like, no, your makeup's perfect. I'm like, good. And I'd step off and look at that costume and be like, see? Told you. Not a big deal. So, because it was such a pain in the ass for me to fucking put eyeliner on, for some reason, it just works well enough on stage. Never had to deal with it. So that was a very long-winded story to tell you that I don't use eye drops. So I get more barrier here, get some physical resistance. Transmutation of lead is always nice. Or I start getting horny and going to some corn. Gore Feast to get some regen. Fueled by Rage is always nice. I mean, I do like Arcane Mirth and the Zinch's Firestorm. And having a barrier increase is cool too. This would put it at 100. Also get some other things. Avian Physique gives me Glean Magic and Winds of Change. That's actually kind of, I think that's the way. It does drop my melee defense a lot though. I don't have glasses, Dork Knight. These are blue light glasses. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, the Wings of Pestilence are really good, actually. I like the hit point increase, and I like the Pestilent Decay because it's a Mortis Engine effect. I do, though, like the fact that this gives me Spell Mastery. And I get Barrier 100. So my barrier now, if I were to wear this, the Avian chest, it would be 300, but I'm not doing that. I also like the ward save on it. Legs, Demonic Onslaught. I do want to keep Demonic Onslaught in this barrier. Yeah, that's the way to go. Whoa, I'm looking pretty sick. Tail. Slime Trail is nice for the melee attack reduction, but we'll stay with the barrier. The chest looks out of place? I think it fits in. Why does that look out of place? The head, though, I'm kind of wondering, do we stick with this head? Basically, do I stick with Tzeentch's Firestorm? What's my barrier at now? 300. I kind of like this. I think that looks pretty sick. Like, I like how it's kind of like, because this is going to give me some AP and some attack, and it gives me regen, which is cool, I think. It makes me a little more scary when in hand-to-hand. A beaky boy. I think the horns are way to go. I just think that the Fueled by Rage passive ability here to give me some give me some weapon damage and everything, and I like the Crimson Chin, and I like the heal. The heal's actually kind of nice here. It does get offset too by my chest piece, which gives me some fire resistance, because it does give me. Oh, it gives me a passive regen. It doesn't grant me regen. So difference there. Honestly, I think if I had the other corn arm, I'd wear it. Okay, come on. Yeah, we'll go with this for a bit. We should be coming up on a new weapon soon here, too. Let me take a look. Close enough with the Chaos Sword. The Staff of Bones is also coming, too. Now we can get Spawns and Forsaken, so we're going to focus on those. Once we can get that Doomkeep upgraded in a turn, should be in a good position. The sex box have come on me. Surprised we're not getting more Undivided. Usually you get Undivided plus a specific one. Michael, that's just been happening the last couple days. Coming out of the woodwork trying to suck my D. What is that? I don't want to drop down to that much less money. Lord hasn't moved? Oh, that's right. Oh, you know what we can do? We could try to get horny with this. There is 70. You know, I wish there was a button to see the ambush success chance per location. Or if I held down ambush and moved, I wish it would show me that, like, because I think we might be able to get him as he makes landfall. Because this is, I mean, the shrubbery's not going to help us here. 39%. Dude, he looks sick. You'll unlock them as you do the quests. Tough. This might get us what we want. It shows on the tooltip, Castro, but I wish I could press an overlay and just see all of them. Yeah, no, it does, Vitse. I'm just saying, like, rather than me going, okay, oh, okay, what's this? Chaos. That's 70. That's 70. That's 70. Oh, that's 40 though. I'll press something like that to show me all of those success chances as a grid on the map or something like that, or like a map mode, or even just like an overlay like this that I could press. Okay, ambush success chance, and this is like more of a shade of green, and this is more of a shade of like red. That would be, yeah, right. That'd be primo dono, my bros. JK, love the content, brother. Good luck on the campaign. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much for watching, my man. Let's see if we get lucky here. I don't think we will. Oh, he backed off and went over back down the coast.
Once I achieve true godhood, you may...
Yeah, man, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Let me get that non-aggression.
So pitiful. So...
What are you doing, Hawk of the Glutton? Joe Mama, love it. Love to hear it, dude. Get tipsy, you horny fuck. We do need some income building happening here soon, though. Oh, someone asked me about the furthest right building. Yeah, you're totally right. I think that's a way better building to go with, dude. Someone said, isn't the far right building and infrastructure a better defensive building than the defensive lookouts? And he's totally right. You get less defensive supplies and enemy action, but like Nurglings, Blue Horrors, and Zeniths of... this, for the most part, is not as great as 2 more Chaos Warriors. Yeah, 100% we're doing that. Good shot on that, dude. And it builds like that. Alright, so what do we do with the Doom Keep? That's the real question. I think we need to go income. I really want to make an advanced military building, but I think we need to go income. What do you guys think? Thank you, Darknesses.
I'll snap your spine in two.
You just kind of have to really be... Yeah, the level 2, level 3, I remember being pretty spicy here. Like this, like look at that. 3 more Chaos Warriors. And Doom 4 on... well, it's in total cumulative. And then 2 Bloodletters. I mean, that is great. The 69th way. Let's go... the Longship Graveyard, I think we need to... it's either... yeah, I think we need to go... I think we got to go with income here. As much as I want advanced military to get like these units going, I think it's the way, brother. And I think we could do this because I got to get this upgraded so I can build its respective defensive building.
Supreme champion. Chaos reigns.
Maybe we let this guy make landfall.
Nothing.
Might come right here, pop back into ambush stance, let him make landfall, and then try to teleport on top of him. It'll cost me a lot of wins, but I'll immediately ambush. Why isn't he suffering attrition? How can I summon up a fucking storm? Take the mountains. God, I was gonna have that too if it wasn't for this piece of shit. And away Coast Eltian goes. So that's kind of the... personally, for me, that's the most annoying thing. Because they just kind of go, oh, you know what, never mind. And they walk away. You're like, oh, you son of a bitch.
Kislev's fallen champion.
Break this guy up on the rock.
My wrath thaws this frost.
Quick save, auto resolve.
True face
That better not be... okay, lost 2. I'll take losing 2. And actually, we're gonna do this to the Undivided Glory. And let's do... oof. Income's a little hard to build, yeah.
I have ascended.
So putting him on a disc is great because he can just stand up top and snipe people now.
Demon Prince, surge across this land.
Life as the Demon Lord is doing good, Tim. Doing good. Doing well enough, at least. Could use a little bit of a power spike, but we'll get there. It's tricky. I definitely went with very hard here, just to kind of have a little bit of an added punch in the dick.
Home is manipulated.
Is it? Oh, you son of a bitch.
Hellish power. More lands to subjugate.
Not a chance.
We'll probably lose a Longship Graveyard. In fact, I'm going to stop making this. Because I'd rather not lose the money. We'll save beforehand, see how it goes. And we'll build that. Like, I'd rather upgrade 2 buildings than lose 1.
This world will burn.
And he might back off now that I'm close enough, but the risk is not worth it. Hey, thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. Oh yeah, give me that juice. Oh. This is close defeat. Like I could almost actually win it. No, we'll just auto-resolve it, and I'll come back and smack that ass. Yeah, good thing we did not go through with that fight.
Demon Prince.
We're gonna go come on this guy's butt.
Kislev's fallen champion.
Could probably win it. Try kiting. I probably could have. You're right.
Your skull.
I just said I don't really like to play like that. It just frustrates me because if I had lost, I'd be like pissed.
Wail before
We'll go break him up on the anvil now. Bang the prophet shields like a drum. Flavius, I always do, man. I say weird things. And I just love doing it. Damn, man, this son of a bitch over here. Going into fucking raid stance like a jerk.
Supreme champion.
What head do we unlock? Ah, the sexual head. That's kind of cool looking, kind of matches the aesthetic. Left arm, we got these spiked bracers here. We got some Infernal Gateway, a very nice spell. But I do like my current... I like my current sitch. Smack that makeup up. Am I pretty now?
So much power.
Ooh, Spirit Leaf should be good in this sitch. Get a nice little, like, bomb spell going down. I remember there's something... The elves say something about gunpowder and how it's like... Well, for one, the dwarfs use it, so they don't like it. But it's like not an elegant weapon type thing. And it doesn't take anything to master or perfect using gunpowder. It was something along those lines. I can't remember the actual thing, to be honest, though. You love me now, Mom.
Madness. denied.
This
Asavar
world
Dickbardia.
burn. I'll snap your spine.
Dude, this guy looks great. Like, I love the look of him. That red and blue kind of coming together to make a really cool
From your
little ditty.
scum.
Yeah, Snooty LSB Snooty for sure.com. So what's nice here is that they've both placed... Thank you, Liam. Appreciate it, man.
Unrest for Manx.
Oh, you're loving Warhammer 3. Well, I like that you like that too, though. But they've both, let's see, they've placed an outpost here in my Doom Keep. It's not constructed yet, it looks like. But it will give me some units, which would be nice. And another one, I thought it said it started construction as well. Let's see if we can sneak another embouche up. I could always use teleport stance on them too. You son of a bitch.
Nothing.
I love you too, though, bro. Love you too, man.
No!
Let me see. I'm gonna quick save. I want to see how this works.
Quail before your
Pop into teleport and just go like that. The demon, yes. Teleport can attack because it forces an ambush if you do darknesses. Unfortunately, that hurts my winds of magic significantly. It costs 40 winds of magic to do so, but I can now start this. Ooh, shit. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I'll channel magic. I don't have enough to channel, though. Oh, you channel magic. Nothing comes. We all remember this fight. That. I want to get some more pinkies, too. Those guys are going to be nice. I'm going to focus everything over here, too. So the nice thing, too, like I said, since he's now on this disc, looking just splendido. Hello, little bro. He'll be able to be basically my sniper, which is nice. Oh, they've got no... Oh, good. Good. Anakin, I am weak. I can't hold him much longer. So basically, we're just gonna bam, 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 like just full on butt plunge him. Darkness? Okay, I got you. I thought you were making a reference to the Dave Chappelle skit. Okay, get my attack orders in place here. In fact, like, okay, let's do this the right way. We'll group one, that, and that. Oh, no, actually. There we go. There we go. They shouldn't move, they should just attack. And control grip 2 and lock, and let's go into the Berserkers. And you can just go summon that to just create a little barrier. Go for that guy, please. You start shooting him from range. We'll do you into here, you into here, you into here, and swarm the butt. Stop. Start shooting, please. That was the point of that, me putting you into that lock stance, so you'd actually shoot. And you can now go charge. Oh wait, no.
Our ruinous crusade. This is the time of bloodshed and carnage.
Oh, I love it. Let the Zinch fire rain down.
Oh, my divinity.
Pain is a gift.
Oh, look at that thing just getting nuked.
Souls for Slanesh.
Fortunately, I can't do anything Winds of Magic wise because I'm just so capped out there.
Repositioning.
Okay. Yeah, they're holding that back. Good, Anakin, good. And just kind of keep the tide going, ripping through, ripping and gripping. Let's try that crap.
Ascended champion of chaos. The demon prince.
Seekers of Slanesh.
The demon prince. Eliminate them.
A nice win, a nice little win.
Seekers. We go.
Like, and that was like a really good win in that not a lot of units are left, like, period.
For the Dark Prince.
I will conquer.
Hey, could you stop that? Got him. I'm good, Hugh. How are you doing, dude? Guys, do make sure you are liking the stream. I cannot tell you how much it helps. Helps any content creator you watch. Any content creator. Back. My pussy am a crack. What? Flavius, it just kind of happens with flying things, I've noticed in all games. Like, it happens with the High Elf Lords, too. I wish I could see my actual... let's just go for Zeech. We're going hard in the paint on Zeech. I'm going to stick with it. Good, dude. We beat the crap out of that ass. So, I mean, he can now double back on me if he so wishes, and that, we should probably expect that. But that puts us in a pretty good position now.
Chaos in
Get route marchers to just get us to move around a little bit better. And I think we unlocked some goodies there, so we'll spend some time with that.
this fallen champion.
And I want to get lots of pink fire. Treason actually might be pretty good. But
I have ascended. Living weapons of conquest.
okay. Got a new tail. Same thing. Gives me more base weapon damage. And it's got little spikes on this one. Oh! Tail of any teeth, tail of any mouths. Oh, dude. Hand weapon, though, we're going to upgrade to the Staff of Bones. Not very cool, but it is a better weapon. Bad, did he have guard mode on? If that was the case, yes, that would fix that. Let's try to take advantage of the nothing bias right now type thing. Oh yeah, you are. Corrupt me, daddy. Okay, I will fix that guard mode. Thank you, Bad. I appreciate that, my dude. That might have been why it was happening. In fact, it was why it was happening. Alright, so this can get probably pretty spicy. Saving. We're close to feed. I don't think that's the case. I think we can do it. What do you guys think?
Doom is upon them.
Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can smash. I think we just. I was gonna say, well, maybe we'll wait and I'll let them attrition out a little bit. Dude, we're getting such low amounts of undivided glory. We got to start dedicating towards undivided here. Like we're pushing through Tzeentch very well. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just finish this off. And I gotta pee real quick while this loads in. So we will quick save and pee real quick. So I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 sec. And came back to an awesome $35 donation from Cletus McFetus. Thank you very much, man. How's that 1080 handling the new game? I went down to 1080 on my. This is a 3080. Ooh, does that not say it in the description? Might be an older description. Let me fix that. This is... yeah, oopsies. This is indeed a 3080 GT or RTX. Get you my actual specs. And I'm actually about to build out my computer again. Creative Assembly sent us all like a launch kit. And I'm getting... well, I already have it. It is right here. Oh, here is a 12th gen Core i9 that I will be making in my new rig, where I will upgrade my RAM probably too. I'll switch on over to a there we go. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much, Cletus. Yeah, I'm switching over to an AIO because the i9, it's an i9 12900K, so they get super hot. Cletus McFetus? My dude, my brother. My brother from another McFetus. You too, Hugh. Have a good one, my man. Anticipation on how to spread plagues. Hendrik, you just have to really be on top of making those plagues as fast as possible. In fact, if anyone wants to, if anyone's particularly tech savvy, I am, but I am always open to people's opinions. Here is my this is the build I'm be going with, so if anyone wants any opinions on this, by all means. Going with the Corsair AIO, going with the MSI motherboard. I'm actually just going with a bunch of Corsair stuff, and the main reason I'm doing that is because I just don't want to deal with multiple RGB softwares. I'm just going to use iQOO. I will unfortunately have to use a different one for the MSI motherboard, but the rest is just all going to be iQOO. So I don't have to, like right now I've got iQOO because I've got Corsair fans, but I also have an EVGA thing and this and that. So it's like I have to use different softwares for it, and it's a pain in the ass, man. We have 260 you bros watching right now, but only 191 likes. Bros, pump those likes up. I can't tell you how much it helps me out. Yeah, see, Warhammer is a very CPU intensive game, and I'm actually scared to switch over to... where did my other Fury go? I guess I lost one. I'm scared to switch over to the other... we're gonna go full fast attack back here to this new Sitch because of the problem with Adler Lake, which is this chipset. Actually, I'm gonna get really spicy right. These dudes right there. What do you need help with, man? Is it life related? Can I help you in the great game of life? Twelfth gen is Adler. Apparently they have problems recognizing certain cores. Same thing with certain Ryzen chips. Play on large, man. Just play on large, Uga. I think that'll really help out your FPS issues. Okay, so what's my plan here again? I'm gonna sneak these in to destroy stuff. Use these guys to back cap. No, Yadrian, you'll get as many offerings of chances to go into the realm of chaos as needed until you reach the amount of souls. Okay, let's now changed how this goes. We definitely have some stuff to deal with. Okay, so backcapping over there is going to be a little difficult. I think we just pounce this region. We'll wrap that whole... Ooh! Species, spicy sausages over there. I'm going to take this, go right for that and blow that thing up. Any other towers to deal with? No, it looks like we don't. Okay, so we'll take land units. Sneaky Town, USA. Best play for the Demon Prince. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head, because they're different versions. I've played a Nurgle playthrough predominantly with this, but I have to see. Them. I'll probably get them soon. Apparently the new 12th gen i5 is really good, so I don't know what to say really. Let's get some firing shots though into these. I mean, honestly, we're gonna rip apart these ice trolls. Watch. These shall be deleted. Could you shoot? Because they're gonna have weakness towards fire. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that health just getting mulched apart. Dude, just deleted. Fly right over all this action. Okay, so we can't cap with the flyers. Get some harassment going over here. Hey, what's going on? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What's going on over here? Where the fuck are they going? I might have accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Absolutely, Julian. Happy to help you, my man. Can you please destroy that? Ooh, I just lost a unit of Furies. By some machination. Oh, this little shit down here. Pull out of that fight, please.
Supple servants of Slanet.
Say go attack this building. What's going on? This fucking... Turn off defense. Oh, yeah.
We go!
My choking grip. Method.
Take this yet, please?
Flow like wine and dust.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Surging home.
A flurry of
Demon Prince.
Sinkers!
Get it, 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 get it. Got it.
Demon Prince. Carnage unbound.
So that's kind of how you have to do these fights, is try to just keep these things held down, do what you can.
Demonetum Solanesh! A true thrill!
Demon Prince.
I know, they did your Marauders dirty, man. I'm sorry. It was my fault, too. I wasn't paying enough attention to them. I didn't give them the attention they deserved.
The Demon Prince. Agonizing death.
I'm on 1440p right now, Barack, but I guess it seems to be a problem with 3090s.
Torture's sweet kiss!
Lethal. Walking God. Destruction. I will conquer. Point is ours. Excellent, my minions.
Flow like wine! Dance of pain! It satisfies, Slanesh. There we flit!
Demon Prince.
Why doesn't dedicate though? What do you mean? Oh, that's gonna be brutal. Little pinceroo. Oh, I see what you mean. We'll probably dedicate to Slanesh, or to Tzeentch. Play voodoo. They have been destroyed. There we go. I was like, where's this army loss is going to kick in? Yeah, I mean, I don't have a 4K screen, so I don't have your pain there, Barak, but I definitely know that I would not want to play down, you know? Like, I'll take the max resolution at the lower settings rather than a lower resolution at max settings. It does, they do go up, Tommy. Yes, that does happen. Okay, so. I think we dedicate this one to Khorne as well. What do you guys think? Because it's on the front line here, and I kind of feel like... Oh, did I dedicate this one? Oh, shit. I think we dedicate this one to Khorne, and we just have another front line, like, bastion location that can kind of deal with the Order Tide. We've got 2 Tzeentch, and we'll have 2 Khorne, so I think this is the way to go.
Chaos lives here now.
Chaos lives here now. We have taken the mountain, got some undivided glory, unlocked the bloodletting feature for your army, which is good.
Demon Prince.
That got us some good levelage.
Champion.
And we'll do this. I mean, we could get Lightning Strike. It's other upkeep reduction here to get that 15% upkeep reduction for our Tzeentch units, which we've got a lot of. What is their upkeep though? I mean, it's 95. It's not critical, right? But it's gonna stack really well with our upper end units. Hmm. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, I just want to get Pink Fire all the way upgraded. I got its Winds of Magic cost down, because the Winds of Magic are pretty low right now. Damn, we can't go to channeling. My favorite Chaos God is Khorne.
Demon Prince.
Always has, always will be. So torso, what do we get? The Cosmic Body. Which does give us foreboding. Oh, that's pretty cool. Get the same amount of armor, same amount. Dude, yeah, we're doing Cosmic Body for sure. That is sick. Right arm here. Light armor gauntlets just give us Deathbringer, which is actually very good. The Gate of Chaos, though, I don't want to lose. I like being able to summon those blue whores. Just sick looking arm, though. Left arm, we can go into the oversized... Fit of Buna is always good, but... Let's stick with that, I think. Legs, we have the cloven hooves, which are disgusting. And weapons for the Chaos Sword. Let me see something here. I mean, this doesn't give us anything... Okay, so... It's a main hand weapon, miscast base chance minus 5%. That's not really that worth it. We're getting 5 more base weapon damage, which is nice. But I'm getting 5 more AP with the Chaos Sword. I think the Chaos Sword is the way to go. What's it? 270, 250. 280, 240. I'd rather go 270, 250, I think. I think that's kind of the way to... I think that's the way, brother. And how far away are we from the Staff of Change? That's way over here, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Which would give me Winds of Magic, Siege Corruption, and Ammunition. Yeah, we're focusing mainly, Richard Olson, on Tzeentch, with a secondary focus on Khorne, but also we're trying to get Undivided up, which doesn't seem to be want to be going very far.
Demon Prince.
Alright, skill-wise, guys. Do I focus on Lightning Strike? I don't really feel like it's that worth it. I feel like maybe going with the reduction to upkeep is a better call right now because our income is getting better, but it is still slacking.
Hellish power.
As much as I want to make an income building here, I got to make this. I just have to have frontline defenses until we kind of beat back the Horde. Yeah, let's go upkeep.
Supreme.
We're getting 1,000 a turn. Gonna drop us in 2.
Much power. I require further.
Yeah, never mind. I just looked at the pink horrors at 166. It's much better.
Boon to the great
Yeah, let's give us a little bit more.
I have ascended.
And let's get those 2 Furies back. You guys saw how useful Furies are in this campaign. They're absolutely needed. And as you progress down the demonic glories, there is a way to get access to their special Furies, I thought. Or maybe it's just up in here. Okay, you can summon Furies, but I thought that there was a way to boost your Furies. I agree with you, Legion. I totally agree with you on that. That Lightning Strike doesn't seem worth it now that it takes 3 points and makes your army tired. My favorite Khorne Lord or Demon Prince is Valkia, 100%. And then Karn the Betrayer. If 40k, Karn over Valkia. But just fantasy, Valkia. Okay, that puts us there. We're in good shape. Oh, commandment. Let's go. I think honestly favor of Tzeentch just to get that income increase. Growth is actually not too shabs. Not too shabs.com. Oh, sure, Zarquan. But he can recruit all the heralds of all the respective characters. I do want to get a Herald of Tzeentch out at some point because I want to make a Lord of Change. Exalted Lord of Change, which to be totally fair are probably the Bloodthirsters, and maybe we'll make a Herald of Khorne. Ooh. Oh, okay, well. I'm gonna autosave or a quick save before I press. I hate that. Okay, well, I press auto-resolve, I lose these units. I'll fight it. I'll fight this crap. I'm just gonna blitz them down, like just use flamers until they're dead or whatever the hell. My favorite is Scarbrands. In fact, actually, I'm not even going to use this choke point. I'm going to let him come in. It's just going to be Flamer City.
Chaos Warriors of Core!
No, they did not. I just built these towers. The towers are just going to pluck them apart too, which is great.
Choice for victory today brings this world's annihilation one step closer.
Yeah, totally, Crag. We'll definitely be doing that. Look how badass these guys are. They're so sick looking, dude. Yeah, kill the tower all you want, man. Absolutely, David. Glad to help, man.
Carnage unbound.
Might as well lose a summon unit, you know. Oh! Can the snipe happen? Oh! Oh, got him! Oh, man, that was juicy. Didn't lose a single thing, pretty much. And just swarm them. Like. Done and done. I lost one unit. Son of a bitch. Tommy, that would be awesome. Or even if they had the ability to build before. Like, you can build, like, oh, okay, your defensive faction, so you can build out your towers, and they'll stay there. So when you jump in, you then have more defensive supplies used or something like that. We'll do offer to the Chaos Gods. Because we need some more of that action. There we go. Howl of the Skull Throne. We've got a Blood Reaper. 2,000 of any demonic glory. Okay. This guy will be actually kind of nice to have. But we have a go, you son of a bitch. Dude, could you just fuck off already?
Now is the time of conquest.
Lighted, please. Dude, do you see his stomach, how it looks? Like, that is so sick. That is so sick. And she's suffering attrition, so that's going to beat her up.
Chaos incarnate. Demon Prince. I go where I please.
We're going to have to deal with this again. I'm going to attack Longship Graveyard. I won't be able to make the fortification building. It's going to piss me off.
Hellish power.
Let's get the Blood Reaper over here. He'll be a nice, just like, up close and personal. Get him on a Blood Crusher as fast as possible, too. Will be nice.
Teach.
Repellent. The Keymaster. Ooh, barrier to replenishment for the entire Lord's army. What does my guy have, actually? What is his little ability? That's not too bad. Not too great, but it's not too bad. Do I have any even, like...
Chaos incarnate.
Musician, okay, good. Septic, can come from all buildings, local region, nice. Horse Marauder. Okay. Oh, you're playing right, meow. I got you, Lewis. Dude, look at my guy, man. He looks great. He looks great. Like the molten horns plus like the glowy tum tum. kind of like that look. Digging that look.
Hellish power.
So that's good to go there. And then Sparty can... You know, maybe we just march and just get over there. I'm not going to make any units right now. I was thinking maybe I'd do it to get encampment stance to boost my replenishment a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be making much of a difference. I'll have that boosted it more, so... Let's just get over here.
Reborn to triumph.
Good call. We'll check Gore Flench's thing. Oh, you son of a bitch. I lost that building. Money I put in that building. Sack it. Did you sacktapit.com? Great. I should channel too. I definitely got to sit down and just channel a little bit. Oof. That, I'm not gonna lie, that actually might be a better outcome than I'm gonna fight this. But we shall fight nonetheless. On the beaches. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. My Demon Prince is... Oh, dude, look at him. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. My boy. Look at my boy. It's actually not the best map to get this picture on. I'm going to use him for the new... I'm going to update the thumbnail every time we get the Demon Prince, like, upgraded throughout the campaign. So the thumbnail will be him dynamically changing. Oh, cool. Give them the fucking high ground, Anakin. That's just shit, dude. What am I going to do? March up that to an unending hail of elven arrows? That's just a bunch of crap. Let's see if we can get a little tricky.com with this. Maybe I create the high ground. Maybe it'll come to me. I need to get these guys kind of sneaky. Can they even hide in forests? No, I didn't think so. No, they cannot. Flying things usually can't anyway. The unit mass is the ability for a unit to basically bulldoze into another unit. Think of it that way. Like, if a unit has high unit mass, then they will... basically, you look at two different unit masses. Whoever has the higher one will displace the other. What's going on, Chris? What's happening in your campaign, dude? How can I help you? Will they move from that spot? Oh, they will. No, they're just gonna square up on me. You sons of bitches. You sons of bitches, dude. Kind of cheap to give the fucking high elves that high ground. Oh!
an immortal.
Oh, nice, Christian. So what we're gonna have to do is get up in that cookie jar. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, dude. I mean, Khorne would probably do pretty well against high elves because you have to do. You're dealing pretty much with the ability to burn them down by just wading through their shots. So let's get ass back. The war dancers there. Shots in on those dryads. Burn them dryads to the ground, quite literally. Take my backline flankers and start jumping on them. Glade guard. Where are you at? Okay. Pause a do. TrickyDick.com. That right there. You fire onto. You know what? We're gonna wait for things to engage. Onto there. There. Oh man, that hit me hard.
Move with grace. Agonizing death.
Where are they that did that? Who dideth that? Line this up. Use right there. These Way Watchers? No, Great Guard. Where are the Way Watchers? Where are the fucking Way Watchers? There they are. Okay, where are you? Good. Come around and hit these. Where are you? Good, you're on them. Furies are back there on them. Bathroyd's kind of getting nuked up right now. Could you get over here and help out, maybe? Get out of that fight, get out of that fight, get out of that fight, and come over here. Keep going, just shut things down for me, Mowgli. Well, yes, I see your donation, dude. Give me a bit and I'll jump on the thank you. But thank you very much in advance. Oof. Alright. I'll jump in those Way Watchers for me. Get into that sticky icky. No. Okay, I gotta do this. Default guard mode, turn that off. Okay, Eternal Guard are coming. Pull my flyboys off. You guys go back here. Shut them down. Flyboys, now move over to here. You got to get out of that situation, please. Help out my Seekers. Where's that guy up here? Okay, he got out of that mess. Good. What is that? Oh, it's my the Pusky Bros. Doggos, come hunt this down and help out my Seeks. Seekers. Seekers. And they're... wait. Attack it.
Unbound.
The noise.
Very well. The Demon Prince.
Seekers. Name. Kill.
Lord's down.
Neutralize them.
And that's army losses. Yeah, that's gonna chase that off.
Bring us of joyous degradation.
Flavius wanted to send a bit more. Genuinely enjoying your stream and appreciate you helping me have a lazy Saturday. Any advice for off-day cardio besides rowing and walking / jogging? By the way, getting bored. Well, Flavius, thank you very much, man, again for the double donation here, dude. Another $10. We'll just knock them over. Hiking is a good one. People love hiking. That's a big thing nowadays. People seem to love hiking. Did I lose a unit of Furies? What is another good... I mean, honestly, just getting a kettlebell and just doing like kettlebell swings and stuff like that all in quick, rapid succession is really, really, really good cardio. Getting access to some resistance bands, you could also do a lot of really fun with that too. Tommy Mack in here. Thought you might need a dono after dealing with that annoying Wood Elf battle. Thank you very much, dude.
Thank you for the donation.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a really good like passive cardio you can do. Yeah, burpees are like, dude, I do so many burpees. I fucking love burpees. People hate burpees. I, on the other hand, do not. Alright, I think we're good to go once we eat that little unit right there real quick. mean, like 20 burpees. If you do like a circuit including like 50 burpees, so it's like 50 or 60, you divide it like by however many, it'll fuck you up, man. No, we lost our bloodletters of corn. Well, armies took a definite beating there, but also, yeah, I used to do a lot of jump rope because I used to box. Well, let's just jump really big onto Zinch. Get closer and closer to those goods. Oh, the water's here, Nick. The water's here, all right, brother.
Demon Prince.
Unwise.
You shan't be recovering your forces in my chaos-tainted locale.
Bloodleopard can teach.
Maybe we drop that $4,000 for the nice big boy. Yeah, maybe we do it and just do the Bay of Blades and just finish it off. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't grant us access to anything delightful.
So much power.
We need to get some better units. That's kind of a concern. Let's go in the big boy up here. But we do need access to like blood letters and the better units here, and we'll do that. Intimate allies. And we'll actually reduce the upkeep for corn units because we're going to be going that direction too.
Ever more unstoppable.
Yes, you do, you hot bitch. The light gauntlets here is armor, attack, and melee defense. Not too stoked on that, but I just want to see what they look like. Nah, dog. Not for me, dog. Spiked arms here give me Blue Fire of Zinch and Gate of Chaos again. They're okay. AP is nice, but I'd rather keep the armor. Like, look at, I can see this is a very like solid lord. 80 armor. His melee attack is very low though. 36 and 37, 520 weapon strength, and good speed, right? Like, I mean, this guy's going to move around the battlefield. He's not going to deal with as much damage. He also has a good barrier, I think of a 200 to 450 barrier. So we've built out a very solid lord across a lot of these parts. I think we could probably get spicy and maybe move something like this. Like, this is going to reduce our armor by 5, but we'll get 10 more melee attack, which is nice. We're focusing predominantly on Zinch with a secondary focus on corn. I mean, honestly, that actually might be a better call. Though the barrier I like on this. This gives us armor and melee attack. I kind of like that. And we also get, you know, the Serpentine Tail. Same thing we get over here. What do you guys think? Do we go with the barrier and the base weapon damage? I mean, it's only 10. I feel like this might be the better call. Nick, we don't have an axe yet, brother. No axe yet, brother. You know what's really bullshit is that the hide user and the add moderator button are right next to each other. So I accidentally had the chance to possibly make that person a mod, which would be terrible for me.
Fallen champion.
Another Nurglish Zealot. Nurgle Corruption, okay.
Demon Prince.
No skills. I'll get Life Leeching. This guy is my caster here. Prismatic Plurality will help out. Get the armor, boy.
Demon
Done and done, my boy. Hornbots, dude, they just come in, slavering at the mouth.
hellish power. Serve me. Serve
We'll stick with this.
chaos.
I can't put you in channeling, though, can I?
Seek prey.
I'm gonna do it out here. Because I need Winds of Magic to boost back. We really need that to come back online for us. And if he attacks us, cool, we'll just wipe the floor with him. Definitely needs to be a mod. Absolutely should. Absolutely should. Where'd that army go? Okay, go up there. Go do whatever you think you need to do up by the Doom Keep. Ugh.
You're not right yet.
Can you just, like, make love with me, not war? The exiles. Garbrand, I want us to be friends. How do I make us friends? Dude, look at how girthy Kislev is right now, actually.
Tribesmen, gather.
I don't really have an interest in you, Aisling. How do you confederate?
Timely arrival.
Depends on what faction you're playing. Some factions cannot confederate. I can confederate with no other faction on the map, but other Chaos Demons can confederate with each other. I can negotiate these pieces of shit. Make any... Yeah, I don't think I can confederate with anyone. Maybe I can do it with Norska, and I just didn't know that.
Enter then.
Yeah, I
You
can't
after
confederate that I know of.
Dominance. Supreme champion. Mother. Fight better.
Okay, so now we got him in there. We got one of every lord almost, except for the Anesh. I had that turned off, Tommy.
Minions.
It devours way too much system resources for what it does, so I am not about that noise. I shan't have my gaming experience diluted for it. Well, the Bay of Blades is actually super defensible. I'll go over there to help out, but
Chaos.
I'm actually not that worried about it.
Furious momentum. My wrath thaws this frost.
Ice Court dominate. Ooh, make that great orthodoxy.
This
So, let's take a look here for you.
burn. Demon
Training. Experience per turn is increased by 10. So,
so much.
I believe it's... I don't think it applies to... Training, I don't think it applies to your lords and... Actually, yeah, it does. It does. It does apply to your lords and heroes. Because this will actually, like... We'll even test it here in a little bit. I think I have to make an income building here too. Or make a basic military building and some pink horrors up in this bitch. I believe the same thing happens there, but don't quote me.
Demon Prince.
So Teddy Gosser over here, look as he wants to go do some romping and a stomping at the Bay of Blades. I think that I just need to keep building my Winds of Magic. Pretty crucial. And it'll allow me to teleport again, which is also nice. So let's see here. Longship Graveyard. Boo Ghosta, we're just playing through this campaign here, trying to get stronger. Stop yelling at me. The Longship Graveyard, guys, what do? Do we do the defensive building? I don't think that... I mean, we can do it. Or do we go with an income building? We can go with this to build up our Tzeentchian corruption. Or I could just make a basic military building to get us access to some pink horrors. Which would be nice just to give us a little bit more punching power. I do think, though, I want to get one of these. The Bay of Blades, once it can upgrade, will get this to give us access to some Chaos Warriors or some... Actually, maybe it's just some Bloodletters. Those Bloodletters are pretty juicy. Or maybe you're just Chaos Warriors, to be honest. Oh, excuse me. Can't decide. Our income's decent right now. We're getting 1322 a turn. Control's great. Growth is well enough. I mean, you could always use more growth. Is the thing. I could go just advanced military. I was gonna make the advanced military building in the Doom Keep, which allows me to get, obviously, the Exalted Flamers, Soul Grinders, and such. This could also be particularly good. Get some Screamer action going in. Let me take a look over here, though. I can only make Chaos Warriors and these guys anyway. Yes, anytime once you've maxed out your buildings, you replace growth buildings 100%. No, yeah, that's what I was going to do, actually, Clever Polar Bear, because the Forsaken are so good, in that they get the barrier, which is just damn awesome. Maybe we just do that and swap into some heavy good Forsaken there. And we'll do it. We'll do it. Or... Ah! Do it. How can I help you with it, Lewis? I can break it down for you if you'd like. Oh, pulled off the Bay of Blades, huh? Cry of the Raven. There comes a whispered voice in the night, murmuring secrets and prophecies, speaking in tongues both for long forgotten and from far-flung futures. Scores of demons instantly lose their minds, while others find their flesh warped into monstrous new forms. This is the Changer's will, as it was long ago decided. Liege Glory plus 60. Where'd you go? Oh, you went down there? You poncy hairdresser, motherfucker. Let's just go hard in the paint over there. And you, now that you've replenished your Winds of Magic very, very well, we're gonna go knock out these Wood Elves. And then let's decide, guys, where do we go after that? I think the Altar of Spawns kind of makes a point here, but we do have a defensive ally here in the Greylings. We could just go take Trollheim Mountain. That might be... I know it's the next natural progression, but it does still kind of keep our butt open down here. I think what we do is we make the Altar of the Crimson Harvest, another corn location. We look at this guy right there, right? And then we make the rest of this Zinchian. And I think that's just... I think that's the way we go, brother.
So much power.
They put units in a pool for you. And then those, once you recruit them, they slowly regenerate.
The ice trembles before
Adam W., I do not agree, unfortunately, my dude. Concerned that you do not favor them, one of your followers requests that you brand their flesh with a ruinous rune of your choosing. An agonizing experience that will surely prove their undying loyalty. So, Mark of the Beast, melee attack, or Mark of Morcar, speed. Definitely going to go with Mark of Morcar. The near-forgotten symbol, the first ever chosen, is reputed to grant unnatural power to those whose flesh it bears. Is it the first ever chosen?
Kislev's fallen champion.
Did they swap their lord? That's kind of wild. Oh, you've come back. Onto my lands, Teddy Gosser. Okay. So did I make the wrong choice here? Do you guys think I made the wrong choice in making this advanced military building here in this location? In the Longship Graveyard? Should I just build it here instead? I mean, I got impatient with it, I think. Dratchin Fury, it turns gray when you're out of movement. I think I gotta make it here instead. We'll break it down over this location. I mean, I could just also make this too. I'm just not going to be getting here anytime soon. Yeah, let's do this. We'll break this down. How much monitor do I have? I don't know, 27-inch, I think? Got an income building here. God, I can't catch this guy. He's being a shit. This...
I'll ignore that.
This garrison should be just fine. It doesn't really have the range stopping power that I can really bring to the table here. But I've saved it. And I got this guy coming to help out, Sven.
War unceasing. True savages.
I think it's 27-inch. I just didn't know if I should have built that building
This world
later, basically. I do enjoy siege battles in this game, Dylan. We might be able to catch him out if we just go this direction. Okay, we'll save it.
join the ruins.
Move over here.
Search of conquest.
We're gonna hope that this happens.
Living
Make
weapons of conquest.
Furies. Screamsies. Screamers will replace my Furies more or less, I think. Oh, they're slower. Let's see if I can stop this guy. Oh, you son of a bitch.
So pitiful. So weak.
One of your... Ooh, what is this? One of your wild-eyed cousins claims to have communed with the lesser gods of Zuvasan. The Undoer, as he is known, is desirous to disrupt the age-old balance of Bruna's powers and sees your rise as a means of achieving this. Thus, you may choose a blessing. Choose influence. Yeah, 100%. The renegade city deity can sabotage even hate itself, or so your frothing cultist claims. Vasson's intentions are frankly bewildering, but to dim an enemy's fury is surely to your benefit. Yeah, can we get that exile of corn dick?
Chaos.
What'd you guys say? You can't necessarily lock it, no, when you hit altitude, because the camera's based off of the ground. When you go over a location that drops in the Z-axis, it's going to drop your camera, unfortunately. Alright, I'm going to see if I can just auto-resolve my way through this one. Yeah, 36, I'll take it. Got a successful mission there too, which is good. Do keep. And we get them for sakes. Longship Graveyard, we will make basic military. You can now come this way. In fact, you can go into Marchy March stance, Marky Mark Wahlberg. I have not, Dino. I've heard it's quite good, though. I've heard it is quite good, my dude. If you've not seen Infernal Gateway, I cannot wait to show it to you right now. Okay, any new items? I had a little blip, like I did have one. But I am loving the way my Demon Prince looks. We're actually getting around that time. More corn unit, please. We're getting there, Jack. We're getting there, my dude. We got the trophied legs. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I've clicked in. Ooh, the avian light armor. It's okay. It's alright, but I like the armor bonus on this. Treason of Tzeentch is not a great spell, and Gehenna's Golden Hounds also not as awesome. I'll take the armor and melee defense over the 100 extra barrier here. For legs... Does see how the black kind of kicks in here, and now it turns it to like a very, well, predominantly black color with some blue on there, and the red kind of crimson of my other armor coming in. We shall stick with this.
Hellish power.
Oh, the Blood Reaper? Okay, cool. We're just gonna focus on nothing but war with him. Romping and a stomping and a stomping and a romp. Oh. Pop my knee. Scarbrand, you're so cheeky. Oh.
Home of Fates calls to me.
What do I think about multiplayer? What's the question there, Tuso? That's a pretty broad one.
Enter the realm of chaos.
We're playing on very hard. Okay, so they took that, which is nice. Now we shall go here for the Blood Gulch. Could you leave this location, please?
Sigma forbids this.
Sigma forbids this. I don't like it.
Incarnate. Presents no challenge.
I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to jump. I don't want to have to fight this thing. We have not gone up to the realm of chaos yet. No.
Fallen champion. Surge across this land.
Let's go for the altar of the Crimson Harvest. And get this thing to growth up our growth. Glow up the growth.
Chaos reigns.
We're coming up to the end or so of the stream here. We're going to take a look at how many hours we've been streaming. I think we're about 3.5. I'm getting pretty fucking hungry. But we will be coming back to this throughout the week. I'm going to kind of take the week off from making end goal of the campaign. It's to beat the campaign. I might be kind of taking a week off from making videos and just kind of just make VODs with you guys. I don't know. I think we might... That might be where we kind of end. Not a close victory at all. Is deciding what direction we go. Realm of Slaanesh is a really good one to go into first. Khorne is cool. I've never been into Tzeentch or Nurgle, I think. I've just gone for those. What days do I stream? I'm probably going to start doing Tuesday, Thursdays again, and then Saturday. It just kind of depends. I want to start streaming a whole lot more. Mods are supposed to come within the next month, Kev King, unfortunately. What times? On the weekday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. On the weekend, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I do not like doom stacking, Dylan, so I have not tried that, unfortunately. Sorry, man. I like to kind of have a pretty fun, like, diverse army. How do you compete in Total War Warhammer 3? What's the question there? I understand it not. Get a hold, go on to Turn's multiplayer Discord, or just Dov Plays has got a bunch. You just kind of have to get involved in their communities. Kind of split this up a little bit here. Let me get these guys out of. Flavius, I'm glad you'll be joining us, my dude. Good to have you aboard. Go ahead and do this. Why can I not? Can I do that, please? You need to have as many units in the capture point as possible. Okay, we'll move everything up. Take these. Oh, take this and go break these down, please. Actually, all my flyers just go right for that. Of course, Nick. Anything I can do to fucking help you out, I will. No, I haven't seen these guys very much. They're pretty sick. Look at them. Yeah, disgusting. Tentacles, yeah. Alright, Shraff, have a good one, man. Yeah, we'll be shutting down, I think, after this. This battle's a good ending point, I think.
Point is ours. Excellent, my
Oh, I can't wait to show you guys this spell. Okay, perfect. Watch this shit. Oh, Cthulhuai! And it just kills them. Like, it just rips stuff up right there. Horse drunk. Glad you're enjoying it, my dude.
Ascended champion of chaos. Not giants.
Warhammer tat. So I did have that idea at one point. Horse drunk, right? I noticed that when that comes in my streams. I was gonna do a Night Lords one once upon a time. Got him.
Seekers of Slanesh!
Power of an immortal.
You get sued by Warhammer. Get sued for putting on a Warhammer tattoo. I was gonna get a one that said like Ave Dominus Nox on my arm. I didn't really want to do it. We kind of over time decided not to. Another one I had thought of doing was, well, my brother drew one, like a really cool one that I would probably do, wherein it would be like it'd be about a quarter sleeve, and it would be like, think of a yin and yang. So one side would be a squall, the other side would be a cloud break. It'd be like squall, cloud break, and it'd be like a galleon breaking through the squall, and it would say like, you know, it would say the sea is waiting, set sail. That was one idea. That would be a quarter sleeve. The other idea was on the other shoulder, put what looks like the Lorica segmentata. Wow, right into that, huh? Okay. Like the Roman armor. That's just the shoulder piece, and make the engraving, have an engraving on it that is like have an engraving on it that is the prayer Saint Michael in Latin around a Eastern Roman Empire or Roman Empire Kairos right in the center. That was an idea I had. But you know, I used to really want a bunch of tattoos. Like I wanted one of like a marble slab that says SBQR, with an eagle like driving its talons into it, like its wings furled out, and a wolf walking out from behind it, because there's a lot of iconography of Rome. But the older I got and the more I live in Southern California, the more tattoos I'm exposed to and I see, and the more shit people that I see who have tattoos, and the more of like a weird culture that springs up around tattoos, the less that I want one. It's just kind of a weird thing for me personally, like, because I've wanted them for like, I've wanted a tattoo for like 10, 12 years. And my ideas have not changed a lot, so I think I'd be happy with the ones I would select and do. But my big problem is that it's just like, tattoos have become such a weird thing in our society now. And it's like, oh, I'm addicted. I'm inked up now. It's like, you have the word breathe in cursive written under, like, on your bottom of your foot. Like, I always looked at it as a form of expression, you know? And for some reason I felt like you were from New Jersey. No, man, I'm from Southern California. I grew up in Pasadena, California. So where the Rose Bowl is. And now it's just like people get tattoos and act like they're all hard. I'm like, dude, that's a Mewtwo on your arm. That's not you're not hard for having a Mewtwo. Like, if you had a bunch of dog tags with your fucking bros names on those dog tags tattooed on your arm, that's fucking hard. And you don't need to be hard to get tattoos. But I just think that there's a weird correlation where people get tattoos, think they're hard, think they need to be hard. And I'm like, that's dumb. It's not the way that this is supposed to be. Yeah, tattoos have almost become the thing that you just have to have in order to be interesting. It's kind of weird, right? Like, what do your tattoos mean? I'm like, I don't know, man. It's an X-wing. What do you think it means? Like that. There's very little thought behind the expression when it used to be such a cool artistic expression, in my opinion. Orange County represent. Oh, OC. Yeah, it's like, I'm not a very interesting person. I don't have a really cool personality, so I'll just get a couple tattoos and people will think I'm enigmatic or mysterious enough that I'm worth talking about. Like, it's a no for me. I don't like these.
Much power.
Oh yeah, you get that power. Can we use some melee defense on this big boy? Ooh, Battle Horn Tail.
Demon Prince.
The fizz resistance is nice. What does it look like? But I kind of like the armor benefit from this. When do we get more wings, man? Ooh, look at that. Turning me nice and blue. Nice and red like. Isn't it weird bad? Like, I don't have tattoos or piercings. And like, a cool 80% of people I know do. And again, nothing wrong with it. It's just like, for me, it's just become such a different thing than it was when I first got into them. Were you first introduced to Total War thanks to Warhammer, or was it the other way around? Neither, Aaron, actually. I had been playing Warhammer so I'm 34. I've been playing Warhammer since I was 10, 11, 12, somewhere around there. And I got into Total War because I watched the History Channel documentaries where they used to use Total War to show off battles throughout antiquity, so the classical era. So the Battle of Cain, to watch that in the Total War engine, then I got Total War Rome, and I've been playing Total War ever since then. I almost got the shield. We're almost at the shield. That'll be a nice little boost. Are there only 2 shields? No, there's a bunch. Well, there's not a bunch, I'm sorry. There's only 2 shields. No, there's a bunch of corn shields. I was like, I swear to God, I've seen a bunch more shields. Like, so there's a corn shield here. There's a corn shield here. There's a Zenith shield right here. There's a bunch of Slanesh shields. There's 4 right there in a line. There's a Slanesh shield right here. Well, I'm getting a lot of light from over there. I have closed the curtains. Dude, I love this campaign. This is a hard campaign, though. I mean, you guys can see we're at turn 26, and we've just got on our first province. We've had to spend a lot of time kind of jumping back and forth, kind of mitigating a lot of what's coming our way. And, dude, Darkness probably saved the campaign by reminding me that this exists. The control line to add defenses at the same time, because that just makes for... I'm not worried about the Bay of Blades being attacked at this point. Like, that is a disgusting defensive capabilities. So, we're in good shape here. I think this is a really good point, because next episode will be... Oh, look at the chaos. Look at the Zinchi and Corruption getting all weird over here. All fun over there. Oh, it does get way harder. It gets way, way harder. I'm going to save the character again. So let's show off something. Let's see if I can get this done for the... We'll go ahead and run the credits here, because we do got to give some thank yous out. So going through the donations here today, but I'm going to jump into this quick battle and show you guys something. Versus AI. Map setup. Character loading. On. Let's turn on... I needed to get a picture. So I think just Kislev will get just a nice blue... Yeah, maybe we'll just do Ice Witch Mountains. And I need just a nice background I can easily delete. And, load, Sparty. Oh, it just pops up here? Cool, so there's our Lord. And honestly, I'm not gonna... By the way, this is probably one of the cooler Cathayan themes. For... Who's this? The Burning Wind Nomads. It's probably my favorite ones. Also, the Eastern River Lords is pretty cool looking, too. Feudal Wardens has got a different one. Dylan, is it your AI that you're using, or is it the enemy's AI? So the two things you need to worry about when you are playing in your siege battles, and I need a fill light from this direction, because I just looked at my thing. Look at shit. You need to, if you're playing as Cathay, shut off formations. Attack and formation. Shut that off and turn off defense. Because defensive mode is on by default, and I had to shut it off, and I realizing I kept having dropped issues. It's because those things were on by default. But let me give some thanks out while this is loading, and we'll take a look at the Lord. I'm going to try and save him and pop him into the thumbnail in a weird way. Dude, look at that. Dude, look at him. Why is there clashing chains? Oh, because he's got chains on his arms, doesn't he? Doesn't one of these have chains on it? He looks beautiful. You look great, man. I didn't told you that. You look good. There we go. I gotta face the light source. I think it's right this way. There we go. There we go. No. Dude, look at you. Yeah, look at that, man. That's great. I love it. These look like on the ground. Oh, yeah. Look at you. You're so spooky. You're so scary. Ooh, you a big scary guy? Do your little roar again. Do it. They've got, like, depending on the Lord, depending on the focus, he's got a bunch of different idle animations. Korn will stoop really low. He'll kind of skulk. Yeah, look at that, man. That was beautiful. You look great. You look absolutely great. You look great for your man. You look beautiful. So let's go ahead and go through these donations here to say some thank yous as we close out here today. We will be coming back here probably on Monday to play again, or Tuesday. I haven't decided really 100%. I do want to do a province management guide because people have said they really want help managing their provinces, and I'm more than happy to help out with that. Come on, do it again. Do it again. I know you got to do it. I know you got another one in you. Do it, you hot son of a bitch. Dude, the chain noise is so sick. There it is. That's what I want to see. Look off into the future like a prom picture. So, giving out some thank yous. Let's go over here. We got quite a bunch of awesome ones here today. Sharaf with a €5 opening us up. A Connor Whitney with a bomb $50 donation as he paints his his Lumineth Realm Lord. That guy you know with the $5 donation. Flavius Mauritius, there we go. With the double donation, $20 in total. Cletus McFetus with a $35 donation here as well. Thank you very much, my dude. Tommy Mackin as well with a $5 donation. And I think that kind of concludes it for our donations here. No one purchased on the Nexus store during this, so I can't give thanks to anyone there. We did get a bunch earlier today, though, so thank you very much to those who have used the Nexus store. Absolutely, Flavius. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I mean, people like to say, oh, man, you play so fucking slow when you stream. Like, yeah, man, because I make videos all day. I stream because I want to interact with people. I want to talk. I want to answer questions. I want people to feel like they can interact with the people they watch all day. Like, it gets rid of that whole parasocial relationship thing. Alright guys, we will be coming back here again Monday or Tuesday to jump in further into this, and we'll jump into the first of the Roars of Ursus and have some fun. Well, this time I've been playing a lot faster now because I know how to play. People have seen it. I'm like, alright, I'm not gonna belabor the points here and there. Let's just kind of push through some stuff. Well, thank you very much, Joe and Flav. I appreciate it, my guys. I appreciate it. But everyone, please have a good weekend. Wash your hands. Stay fucking safe out there. And we'll be back again with more of our Demon Prince here, our DP bro, which you could be taken in so many different ways. You too, Ross. Have a good one, man. I hope you're staying safe, bro. I know you're in medical, so I hope you're all right. And Omicron dodged you. I didn't go anywhere for 2 months, so I just worked on fucking Warhammer 3 videos, so I dodged the Omni. You too, Bert. Have a good one, dude. But alright, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Stay safe. And I'll see you next week. Enjoy Warhammer throughout the weekend. And we'll have some fun in the coming days and weeks. Alright. Cheers, guys.